No one can hear any of us on stream. There we go. I've just unmuted everything. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
I was gonna ask real quick. I noticed that my title in like the Discord is been switched to Fishmonger.
Yes.
Are you the fishmonger? That's awesome.
Yeah. And I have a fish generator. I just posted it in the fish request chat. So too many fish requests, and I have to just random generate. Or this will take a month to get to everyone.
I feel like you need to roll the dice and see what the dice tell you for
Whether
future ones.
I rolled
the dice decide.
5. Yeah.
Roll the bones. Roll the
Fish
bones.
generator. Today it's fish from Barney Miller. Barney?
Yep. I'm like, what's better fish than fish from Barney Miller? Good old Abe Vigoda.
That's just negative.
I dug around my desk and I found something.
So Matt's not happening today, and Jacob not happening today. I know you said you would pop in, but seems like
just found them.
I found them when I was searching for your mic.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, banished to the darkness.
Yeah,
wait. We have a new challenger.
There's a new face, a faceless face.
What?
I think that might be
no,
coinless.
I think you moved your fish rig.
Well, he always takes his fish off when we start.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So he's not taking up the entire screen.
We just saw the squares moving, and we're like, whoa.
Well, I see someone. I see a.
It's banished it to the darkness.
I
can bring it back if you want.
Well, no, I see
fine.
someone else in the thing. I don't know if that's you or not. Let me check real quick. Let me see what happens if I do this.
I only see 6, 6, and 6. That's probably not a good thing.
Oh. Oh, great! This other guy's Satan. Damn.
Well, yeah, because there's
has entered the chat.
Let me see what just happened. If I
maybe I closed it wrong.
No, because I'm hiding you. It's got like a space holder person. I don't know why.
Maybe it's an update.
Generic NPC number 512 has entered the chat.
It's Elijah. Okay. Yeah. So we'll pick up where we left off last session then, which I believe was.
We just kidnapped Price other dude bro.
And some other guy that was with Price. Who you know nothing about.
We're going to call him wrong place, wrong time guy.
Yeah, wrong place, wrong time
What could
guy.
possibly go wrong?
Obviously that. Getting kidnapped by people you didn't even know existed.
I still bet he's like a peace ambassador for mutants, and we just completely screwed it up.
They're both standing back after these peace accords are going to send peace throughout the land. Glad we got together on this.
Maybe mutants aren't that bad. Bam! Bullet to the head. Gets kidnapped and put through a portal.
You're going down.
I think we found the cure for cancer. This is great.
It was a rubber bullet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Magneto never ran into that situation.
Skippy will not be here tonight. He says he is not feeling well.
We're shocked and appalled.
That he's not feeling well?
He's not here. They're not coming.
I don't know. He's got to be not feeling. All right, we'll roll with it. You'll be in the shadows
Permanently.
Yeah.
Did he pick? He picked his character, right? He was like shadow skills. That's gonna be me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I saw ranged attack, blast, and anger. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
I am all over this.
I
made good choices.
I kind of even gave myself. I didn't even mean to. It was just kind of like a pass. Like, hey, what character would be good? And I was like, oh, this would be. And it was just kind of like an idea I had at the middle of work while eating a pizza. Something like that. I was just like, oh, this would work as a good character. I was like, that'd be helpful. And then I was like, and little did I know.
You're building your own character.
Yeah.
I've been duped.
I would have given myself like every superpower. It's like
I think this guy should be Zeus.
just dark side crossed with Superman.
But in fairness, you had more involvement in your own build than the rest
Anyone
of us
else did,
did. We had like 3 words, maybe 5 words to go off of, which is cool. But
Most
like,
of you had a sentence.
I think I just said Wolfman.
Tim's like, well, you had a sentence. You had at least.
There was definitely a
7
verb.
There was a verb. There was a noun and a verb.
Where do I even have you guys on the map? Did you happen to make a map of the guest quarters?
No.
Where's the map of the base? What's it called?
I broke it down in sections. Remember? So
There was one that was called like
yeah, I'm gonna log in.
Steven
GM again.
Room.
Well, okay. I don't know if
Yeah.
any of these are like I know
Most of those
Untitled
are
is the
based.
garage.
Untitled is the garage, and then Steven's room is the living room. The
We
rest
just
of those
decided that
are
that was
not
Steven's
are
room.
not the base.
Yeah, well, that's what I was figuring. I was like, I don't know if all these are base or not, and I didn't want to.
They're a base, but they're not.
Well, yeah, I didn't know if they were the base.
No, they're
And I
not
didn't
our
want to
base.
go poking around in them if they weren't.
Yes, they are not our base. The only 2 rooms I made were Steven's room, which is the living room.
I like how you just assigned
I labeled it more of
the communal living
the
room
scene.
to Steven.
It was the scene where Steven blew the whistle, and then
Yeah.
the Untitled was, So
There we go. Okay. So you guys now have 2 people in the guest quarters.
Yes.
What are you gonna do with them?
we should have been spending the past 30 minutes talking about that, but instead we were talking about fishmongering and.
Why we weren't engaged?
That's true. I'm
That's
not
fair,
gonna ask,
and we
I'm
were
not gonna
waiting
ask
for
you
Matt,
to work off
so.
the clock.
Except
Matt
those of
wasn't
us
here.
GMing. Well, Matt doesn't even do work on the clock.
When you agree to GM, you take a salary position. That's just.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah, it is a salary position. Already. Yeah. And all right, team, what are we doing? Well, I feel like this is like the morning call of stuff. All right, what are we doing?
So
Or we
William,
all go wing it.
We don't
wing it?
have 9 to torture. Just to
yeah,
let you know.
yeah.
Like
And-
Eric
But,
was like D's going to be the torturing. I'm like had nothing to do with the torturing. He just created the means.
That is
Oh,
true.
we're not bringing that whole. That was like a whole
Oh,
day and a half
are.
slog between me and Dave going. If you created the gun, I created an atom bomb, but I didn't think anyone would use it on people. And I'm like, you created the atom bomb, dude.
so
That-
D created a portal device and 9 used that to murderate 200 of him. Does that mean I'm responsible for that?
I have become death, destroyer of worlds.
So, yeah, and then the conversation is now swilled into, well, I haven't killed anyone in this state, so therefore I'm not a bad person. And I'm like, well, that's very narrow viewpoint.
No,
of
the
things.
whole crux of that argument was D has
Pineapple.
done nothing
Mhm.
during the campaign to be labeled as
a terrorist.
a terrorist.
No, that is true because whatever your
And that's
backstory
all-
was, you all had the opportunity for a fresh start, and
That's all I
Does
was
being
trying to say.
synonymous with a cult count as terrorist?
Well, and that was my argument too. Of so when you give a speech in front of a cult and you don't say that killing people is bad, and
we did that.
like that's
I
he
did.
did
Not necessarily
officially
a-
shut down their murdering operations.
after I suggested it. Like, hey, maybe we should put a
it was
hold
going
on
to
the
happen
murdering.
anyways.
How was that it?
I thought you guys weren't bringing the conversation into this.
Oh,
We
we
did
did
it.
We totally did.
We totally
Like
did.
Trip and I had this conversation about how we wanted to make sure that the cult would stop murdering people.
That is true. Like there was.
Dad, please stop fighting.
Pineapple. Respect the pineapple.
All right. So for the present situation, William's be like, all right. So I kind of missed a lot of this. This is new to me as far as
So Dee
So
will
let-
explain to William. I'll let William finish his statement first.
So I was gonna say, well, so in my reality, there is no such thing as Nashua Center. It was the mob controlled like all of Nashua, including the hospital. So this is news to me. Yeah, that's so. So these guys are like super mutant racist. Is that what I'm gathering?
So the guy, the head guy that we captured, he was involved in the research facility. He was the head scientist.
No,
And
are you guys
he
talking
is-
about this like right in front of his cell, or
That's a
I
great
mean,
question.
we have
Where are we?
force
because he's not
fields.
Are they
unconscious? or
soundproof
anything?
force fields? Are they
Wait.
soundproof?
They can be soundproof.
What
They
if
can
you
be sound dampening force fields.
Oh, is that Tim's looking like he's doing the math on that? Is that a extra in the build?
Yeah, that is an extra in the build. Because you have to actually spend points to remake it so that it doesn't.
Alright.
allow-
Take the conversation outside.
Fine.
Hold on.
Are you actually buying it? You're like controller
Like-
bags.
Like I'm talking. D goes, hold on one moment. Hits a few buttons.
Mute.
Sound dampening.
Okay. So how many points is that? Just 1 point?
I feel like that's a feature we should keep in.
Yeah,
in
we can call that
place.
a feature. So that can be a base feature. That'll be 1 equipment point.
Okay, so I will spend the extra equipment point. I will say guest quarters in quotes here
Sound dampening.
with sound.
So are you allowed just like to modify
dampening.
our characters if we have spare points in the middle of game?
Yeah, you can actually when you spend points, that thing automatically shows up. You can actually buy a power in the middle of combat and then use it on that turn,
I have
Provided
a
you have
couple-
enough points.
provided you have the points to do so. Yeah.
I got like 18, 17 points to spare.
Oh my goodness.
I just like sitting on them.
He's hoarding them like D hoards hero points.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
got
well,
like, he got like
I
40 of them. Some craziness like that.
I have 1.5 power points left right now.
No, I meant like hero.
Yeah,
hero
I know. I
points.
have
You a
33
crazy
hero
one.
points right now.
Yeah, 33. There's an achievement.
I should have just spent a hero point. They can't hear us for this conversation.
That would have flown. That's a screen.
we
edit,
could
I
have
think.
done this all mentally too, via.
Are you
Gina,
able to like
but
I
expand
still
your
feel that
powers?
I still feel like sound dampening was a good call because
it's fine. I added it.
Are we
I
not just
haven't-
gonna passively talk like via Gina's mind power that we always do?
That's why I was just saying we could have,
Oh.
but we didn't. So
William's not used to that.
yeah.
Mm.
So Price has taken over Nashville Center, which is a major trade hub for the area, and they don't let mutants in the city, but they abduct. Apparently, they abduct and experiment on them.
Oh, okay. So these are the bad guys. Great. And so, what do you want with them? Like, why did we do this?
There were questions as to what his full involvement was at BAE, outside of being like a lead scientist, and we want to know. We want to get information about a mutant that reached out to us via, was it radio waves or via a dream? I don't remember. What? Help me out, guys.
wait, what? Well, for our group, it was we had an awareness through a dream. The other group heard through radio waves.
Okay.
And then I want to say, I don't remember beyond that.
While you guys are
Oh, we-
talking,
Was it mental conversation?
while you guys are talking, Price is just gonna go and like sit down on the bench or whatever seating is in his cell
Okay.
there.
Oh,
Can you
God.
do a technology check?
Well, there you go.
It can
That's a
be.
gimme.
You can take 20 on it if you want.
32.
Cool. Thank you.
You just saved the base from blowing up.
Oh, that might be true.
All right. That means Price has some kind of.
Is he trying to hack? You think he's trying to hack our system?
I mean, currently he's
Anyways.
just sitting there with his arms crossed.
Yeah, I'm guessing that due to the limit amount of information that like, well,
Yeah,
I don't know. We have
should
nothing
we-
to go
if-
on.
if I-
We're metagaming to the nth
If I
degree.
do, all you need to know is that if I do end up deciding to do anything regarding trying to deal with that caller or the system or whatever, I need to have a number. I need to have a DC.
Ah.
Doesn't mean that anything's happening right now or that anything will
Okay.
happen.
Okay.
So, who's going to start asking questions?
Amanda's like, sigh. I probably should. Amanda's already resigned herself that she's probably the talker of the group unless someone else wants to chime in. and
Well, I mean, you've got the persuasion.
well, that's kind of the thing. Like, I've got the stats to be the talker. When it comes to just shooty things, we'll let other people do that.
Gina wants to know, why this was done to us.
Okay. All right, guys. Any other questions you guys wanna ask before I go in there? Amanda,
I can think of a few. Okay, well, so yeah, you already mentioned why was this done to us. That would be really important to know. How about
Should we ask about who the girl is? The thing.
the girl.
The one
person?
that's all connected up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's on my list of things to ask. Is, well, so the list I have is tell us about the program. Well, I'm gonna keep the list silent because I'm gonna let Tim find out the first. As I said.
Yes, you guys can talk about these things,
It's fine. Just,
not in
just
front of me if
We're
you
gonna-
like.
We're gonna have a
start
huddle,
with the questions.
little team huddle, and then break. Everyone claps. This gets out
No,
there.
start with the questions.
Amanda's gonna power down the force field and then walk in and then have someone else gesture to someone else to power it back up as she goes into the
Well,
cell.
You don't have
That's
to
what
go.
Jarvis do.
You don't have to go in there. You can just talk to him through the.
You can
bar.
talk him
Yeah,
through
you
Ah,
can
we
just turn the
soundproof
thing
it.
off.
We,
But
oh,
you
we-
can
all right.
you can turn that off just like how you turn the defenses off.
All
I
right.
mean, I would say wouldn't go in there unless you actually had to. Not that he's going to do anything, but
he's probably not a mutant? Probably, maybe.
All right. So I'll power the shield back on and just hit the dampener button. Clearly, I don't know which button hits which.
it's
He
like a
will do
Zoom
it for
call.
you. You can just tell. You can ask Jarvis to do it, or Arvis.
It's like Alexa. Alexa, turn
That's right.
off sound dampening on prison cell.
I'm sorry. Did you say?
I searched the web for prison cells. Oh no. So Amanda would be like, "Do you prefer to be called Dr. Price or Commissioner Price?"
I go by commissioner these days.
How long you been a commissioner?
About 5 years.
How'd you get that job?
I was qualified.
So it's the apocalypse. How do you get qualified? What makes you qualified?
I'm sorry, did you kidnap me out of political aspirations?
No, I'm just trying to be nice.
I would say in the mental link, what would have been nice is not kidnapping him. Let's move on.
I should have
we-
put
we
the
have-
collar. I should have put the collar on Amanda and shocked her. Stay on
Oh.
task.
Wait, I love it. All of you guys are like,
this
hey,
is the
I need you
pineapple
guys-
button.
I need you to talk to him, but by the third question in, we're all gonna heckle the shit out of you.
Well, third strike on asking the wrong questions.
I mean, we can have a mental link up.
In
That's
fairness,
true. Look at
like,
Gina.
There is a ploy of like not just drilling him for questions; it's to get to know the person, and then playing good cop. I was playing good cop, but fine.
I don't think that there is anything such a thing as good cop when you've kidnapped someone.
Yeah. There's bad cop, worse cop.
I can. Yeah, well, I'm the best cop there is in this room. We'll go with that.
There should be a nice, convenient little hole that D can stick the muzzle of his rifle through, aimed right in his head.
There's
He's
a
the
muzzle.
worst cop. Yes.
So Amanda would say, "Tell us about the program about making mutants and how you guys kidnapped people to do that."
He's gonna say,
Oh, that
I'm
program.
kind of surprised you didn't go looking for that before you came to talk to me. I wasn't really involved in the kidnapping portion of it.
So tell us who was involved in the kidnapping portion of it.
A bunch of other people that worked for the company.
Guy named Kellogg.
So tell us about your part in this company.
He's gonna kind of lean back and think about that for a second. And he's gonna say, "All right, I'll tell you. We had an opportunity to figure out whether or not we could use some foreign DNA to create soldiers." A more advanced soldier. I was the person who cracked the code and actually successfully created mutants.
I'll perk up and I'll be like, alien DNA?
Is he visible?
As far as I know, the force field isn't like invisible; it just dampens sound, right?
Is D
No, I mean-
visible or not? Or is he hearing
Oh,
this
is he
auspicious
invisible?
voice? Yeah. I don't know if he
Uh,
recognizes you. That's another key factor. Like, you know.
D will be visible.
All right, Hank is not BT Dubs. He was invisible the entire time. He was
Well,
grabbing.
What?
yeah,
dragging,
actually, D will
tossing.
He'll be partially invisible.
But, will be invisible, but you'll be able to hear him.
Okay.
That phantom voice coming from somewhere.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What was this question? I didn't remember. I don't remember now.
Alien DNA?
Oh,
Price, we need you to focus.
by a strict definition, yeah.
What's a loose definition?
Well,
That's a fair question.
you know,
Interdimensional being.
is it extraterrestrial if it's possibly from Earth but not this Earth?
Okay.
So there's
Extra dimensional being then?
Yes.
From an extra dimensional being. What does this extra dimensional being look like?
We already know that.
Do we?
Well, we're verifying with him, making sure.
Yeah,
Looks
that's
like
kind of
Eva.
that's kind of
Okay.
They I didn't have access to the body. I just had the genetic material.
I'm a roll some insight on that one.
Ooh, he's calling BS.
Okay.
I have no idea.
seems
I'll
seems
roll
legit
insight.
to me. Seems
Oh,
legit.
20.
Very nice. Yeah, he's telling the truth.
We've heard rumors of mutants escaping from Nashua Center. What was the nature of them being brought into Nashua Center?
To yeah, there's been very few mutants that have entered Nashua Center, but they entered of their own accord for their own reasons.
So there's mutants in Nashua
Insights?
Center right now.
I
Restarted for some reason, disconnected and reconnected. Yeah, he's not being entirely transparent.
Honest with us.
Hey guys, check what his natural he rolled a 4 on that deception check.
little remote for his caller. If you think he's being less than anonymous, hit that button.
Okay. So should I just make a rule how honest I think he's being?
Well, that would be insight.
Wait.
Yeah. I'm gonna
He's
wait.
pawning off his he's delegating his demonic behavior to the pledge.
D wouldn't be pushing that button. Remember,
How-
it was
No,
it was
but you
9.
could completely encourage other people to push the
It was
button.
9 who gleefully made what's his name pee himself.
Ah, yes.
9. How we miss him.
Jerry. Good old Jerry.
So
Steven is
again,
curious
G
at how,
just replicated the technology and figured out how it worked. 9 was like, "Ooh, gimme."
Maybe not in quite those terms, but he was like, "Oh, that's gonna be good."
Yeah.
Steven's
this
curious
sounds
at
useful.
how closely associated this guy is with the general. He's like,
Oh,
I don't like the general, so by proxy of association, should I not like him?
Good luck finding out.
So he's gonna wait for that insight check. Hold on.
Okay.
So is the program still going on? Amanda would ask Price.
But the
mutant program. Are you is Nashua Center still making mutants?
goodness no.
So you guys, Nashua Center, does Nashua Center have? Okay. Yeah, you're right. Let's call out the whole.
Yeah, that
the
was
whole. Oh, was honest.
honest.
Can
I'm just
Steven
gonna
make
be
an insight
after
check?
anything that he
Every
says.
statement.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna-
Insight.
I'm gonna
I
roll
trust.
insight
I
too.
trust nothing.
The dice say I trust nothing you say.
What counts as me not believing him, even
It's
though he's
up to
telling
you.
the truth?
It's
you
up to you.
you technically can always choose to not believe somebody.
Yes.
I'll believe him for now.
So are there mutants? Do you know of other mutants that are currently living in Nashua Center?
No.
Never mind.
Amanda will
Insight
lean
back.
over and be like,
Hmm.
"Tell Steven, just don't hit the button for now."
Steven's like, okay, I'll push it later. He whispers that part. Prepares to push button, but doesn't say it does. He puts
I
it.
am Groot.
He
I
like
am
puts,
Groot.
puts
I am
his
Groot.
hand into his like sides where his like fur pocket holes are. Just, like, holding
Fur
it.
pockets. Fur pockets.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's got a
marsupial.
pocket.
Yeah, no, I've been pulling stuff out of my out of my
he
like,
has.
fur.
There's a power for that. Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
internal
It's a
pockets.
feature.
Is
Like,
there a
oh.
check? Is there a check to see if he pushes the button accidentally as he's putting it in his pocket? Is there a coordination check?
It hits his car keys.
Does it have a
Roll.
safety? Does,
Well,
does the trigger have a safety?
The question I do have is, do I have multiple pockets, or is it all just one? If so, I definitely hit something by accident.
It's one pocket. It is one pocket.
Oh, then if I put my hands in it, then there's something already in there. So it's kind of like, I definitely bumped into something with that.
Definitely part koala bear.
So do I roll?
No, I was just
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
But yes. So anyhow, so the deception. So what insight did Amanda get?
Oh yeah, she knows that he was lying about that.
We all know because we know that there's a mutant that's plugged into their network.
So
Man, I wish
Amanda
Nine
would,
was here.
Amanda will start becoming a little more stern and be like, "So tell us about the mutants in Nashua Center."
That's an intimidation check, wouldn't it
That's
be?
I think it probably is.
That's
Yeah.
persuasion.
Yeah, it could be
Well-
persuasion. It depends on whether you're trying to scare him into it or persuade him into it.
So, I mean, Tim, how do you want to split it? It really,
No,
My stats
it is a matter of how you're intending
How
it to come
you
across.
are your intentions.
Are you intending to succeed by way of
Ooh,
intimidation?
intimidation.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling about this roll based on his other stats.
yeah, I know, right? 80. I'm like, son of a bitch.
He rolls a 1, pisses himself. We don't even need the collar for that.
He starts babbling.
He's not bound by. He's not bound by our series power level, is he?
Oh no!
No, he has.
He's
He's,
on
he's
somebody
built
else's
at a
series
different
power
series
level.
power level.
I think
Well,
substantially
yes,
higher.
with a 30 rank in
Yeah, you may have been able to
Deception,
figure
yeah.
that one out. Yeah.
That means it's at least 15.
Well, I feel like Amanda Wine would convey the point of, like, she doesn't appreciate you bullshitting us.
Right. All right.
Okay.
He's going to. He's gonna counter with an intimidation.
Oh, dear.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, I'm interested now.
Hold on a second, let me check something here.
Please be a crit fail. Please be a crit fail.
That'd be.
I don't know how that would look, but
Steven's gonna press it. He's like, ah! Wonder what in.
All right. Well, first of all, that's gonna be.
oh, son of a
no.
bitch!
do the
Ah.
luck thingy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Son of a bitch! All right,
Luck
let's.
thingy.
Oh
Make
yeah,
him reroll.
I'm gonna make you re-roll. I'm gonna use my luck control.
Okay.
Take the worst of 2 rolls.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Good call, Dave.
That's 3 degrees of failure. Not that it means anything.
Yeah, it doesn't actually mean that doesn't actually mean anything here. But yeah. But he's basically gonna. His response is essentially his response is essentially going to be something along the lines of Ms. Grant, do you really think that I'm in a position to be afraid of you?
Steve was just gonna say
Wait,
yes.
is that a note? Like, I feel like you did counter with an intimidation, but like, I did win the roll, so I was kind of like, is that a win?
You intimidated him. He didn't manage to intimidate you.
Okay. Well, but he's coming back and asking me, do you think I should be intimidated by you? Like, if I
Right.
lost the roll, I'd be like, okay, but like, if I won the roll, like,
Is this like just for him,
I'm
or is it like
rolling-
everybody being affected?
Perception? Can I see if he reacted? That's
that would
perception,
be
right?
insight. Yeah.
Okay, that is insight still.
Yeah.
I can't
so
tell
is
anything.
he?
Never mind.
So So did
Whether or
was
not
he intimidated and he's
Okay.
just trying to bluff it? Is that how we're going?
Yeah,
with it?
yeah. That's what I'm like. Was he visibly like shaken by that?
Yeah, like was he
intimidation?
visibly shaken, but he's like trying to intimidate anyways, and that's what we're going with? Because devoid of non.
you can
Because
roll
I-
insight to
I'm
find
like,
out.
I see
Oh,
it as
but-
like you Amanda like kind of was like, huh? And then you could see him kind of puff out his chest and then just kind of be like, but
Yeah,
I
I would
can't
have
really,
accepted that.
I
Yeah,
can't really
exactly.
tell if he was visibly shaken or not.
Right.
I mean, he's
I mean-
pretty good at keeping his composure.
Okay.
Kind of have to be in
Oh,
a
dear.
lot of the things that he does.
Oh,
Christ's sake.
dear.
Oh.
Give no.
Amanda would retort back, maybe not just of me, but I think of all of us against you. Yeah, I think you should be concerned.
I'll keep that in mind.
Are there any afflictions that affect awareness?
I mean, you can
build anything.
make-
You can build anything.
Yeah, you can make an affliction that does basically anything.
I don't have any skill points to make a skill like that.
That would be an intense, especially at his level. That would be an intensive point sync. power
Also,
point sync to
deception doesn't
develop
run
that.
off of awareness.
Oh,
What
it's
about presence.
presence.
Could you
Oh,
just,
I
like-
was looking at awareness or perception. I'm sorry.
Insight.
Yeah.
Insight is
Yeah.
perception.
So
Uh,
can we just use like a rank 10 weaken on him and just like hold? Would that not work?
Wait, what?
Well,
Like
you
weaken.
could come
and
up
then
with
we apply
weaken, but
for-
you need something that weakens presence or weakens
Is
deception
it just the
specifically.
power weaken?
Well, weaken it. You have, when you buy weaken, it's specified.
Yeah, so you just like weaken presence and then.
Yeah, weaken
Right.
presence is the power you can get.
But that would be kind of, I think, a waste of
A cost prohibitive.
power points at this point, because how often would you actually use that for the rest of the game?
Right.
Like, yeah.
Don't tempt me.
Especially, I don't know if that's the build you want to go for. Fine, but like, you know,
I did find a different power.
I mean, we
that I'm
could
actually very
always have Amanda dope him up.
interested- Roid.
it's not off the table. But
Oh, yeah, wait, can't like one? Does anyone know like chemistry enough to just like make like a truth serum?
Yes, I do.
Gas him.
Yeah, we can just make a
pump
truth
that
serum.
in. Pump that in through the ventilation.
G could. Let's see.
he does know. Finally, using chemistry for chemistry. That makes
Yeah,
complete sense.
32.
I'm all on board.
Okay. So you're gonna like leave and go make a true serum.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Steven is
That
just
I
gonna
can pump into the.
Steven's gonna look to
the
everyone
cell.
kind of curious, like, so you guys don't really torture people, right? I mean, there's that one time, but I mean, is that like
Yeah.
a normal thing, or is it like a
Well,
asking?
rules
Amanda would
wise,
tell
how
Patrick
are
to
you
save.
building it?
What?
What
Oh, what? The
What is the truth serum actually doing?
I would say you're building a.
It's going to be a
affliction, right?
gaseous form.
Uh huh.
Of affliction, or weekend depends how you want to build it.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. There are different ways to build it to do that, and they have
Yeah.
different resistances.
It would be. I guess it would affect his presence.
So you're doing like a weakened
Right.
presence.
Yeah, weaken presence. Let me see if I have my rule book.
Is there like an emotional modifier? Because we get like if we could like induce fear.
Well, that could happen if the GM chose to. If we want to check that he could put a negative modifier on future rolls for, like, say, like up to a -5, I think. But not necessarily.
Weaken 134. Weaken resistance check.
Yeah, you can either do a weaken or an affliction, but it's probably a weaken because the weaken would break down the stat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so Weaken would break down the stat. An affliction that ends it compelled would use the compulsion to require them to tell the truth. You know, things like that.
Huh.
There's different ways to do it. It's just a matter of how you're doing it.
I mean, we could do both.
How many drugs would be too much and make this guy OD?
The amount that makes him fail a fortitude save really, really bad.
Okay, because then it's like, because the
And he's very high level, so I doubt that he's gonna fail a fortitude save.
but I mean we're
maybe
pumping it
not.
into the vents, and he's like a charisma build.
Right now, that's all we know of. We don't know. Wait, Amanda will look over. You think he's telepathically to the team? Do you think he's a mutant?
Isn't there a way we can do an assessment check?
I mean,
I
we
have the
could punch him.
assessment skill. Well, I have the assessment skill, but I don't know if it's going to tell me that per se. It just tells me stats.
So do we want the gas to have the weaken effect and an affliction? I mean, it's just equipment points basically.
Yes.
And since we're in the base, I don't need my communicator or anything like that, so I can spend like 23 points or whatever
I mean,
on it.
I think it's a reasonable idea. I mean, what would we use the affliction port for? The weaken's pretty obvious. I mean, I think you weaken his
To
present
compel him to
stat.
tell the truth,
Oh, yeah,
like,
that's a good idea.
Jim had suggested.
Essentially, it's like it's mind control gas, affliction kind of, or yeah. No, I mean, yeah, you can control them,
Okay, I don't know where any of this stuff is in the book.
but control is like a second degree effect, I think, or
Compelled
third degree
is
effect.
the second degree
Compelled
effect.
is. You're right.
Controlled is
So-
third.
So you're essentially building a gaseous form of the mind control ability.
Yeah, but limited in a way that it only
Only
that
if
it ends at
inhaled.
compulsion probably.
Oh, yeah, that casts one less
It-
power
it-
point per rank too. If you
It's
only
kind
go
of
to the second
pointless to
degree.
make it be controlled. You know what I mean?
Right. So how many power points is that going to cost us per rank?
Well, it's how strong do you want to make the gas?
Well, that's
gonna
that
cost-
that's determined by ranks.
Right.
So
Right.
the cost per rank, affliction's base cost per rank is 1 point per rank.
Okay.
If you
But if we only go to the second degree, it shaves off a point per rank, which would make it 2 points per one, or 2 ranks per 1 point, right,
Yes.
Tim?
yeah, but you would also have to keep applying it every round because you recover from second degree afflictions.
We'll
Every
keep pumping
round.
that shit in there.
So you have to make a check every round, or you can negate
Continuous.
that limited degree by getting concentration, which means that basically as long as you're holding the button, it keeps pumping.
Okay, and how much is that
That
for
just
concentration?
so concentration plus limited degree, it just
Yep.
returns it to 1 point per rank.
Oh, so
Okay.
they cancel each other out. Yep.
So we can have a max of 22 ranks, which would be 23 power points or equipment points,
Well, okay, no,
because you have one for the gas, right?
You have to have attack and effect factored in too.
Oh, okay.
So if your max is 22, so how you determine area of effect? How you determine an area effect? The attack check is it's
Okay.
just the same as the effect ranks. So essentially, if your max is 22, you get 11
Yep.
ranks. That means that it's attack 11 and effect 11.
Let's just do that then. Does that sound good, guys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's 22 points.
And that's fortitude. Is the defense against that because it's a drug?
You can make it Fortitude or Will. Well, but Fortitude would make more sense.
Yeah, Fortitude is,
Yes.
is what you would do if it's a drug. Will is what you
Yeah,
do if
let's
it's mental somehow.
let's do that then.
Okay.
And that's 22 EP. I'm not gonna put it on my sheet because it's temporarily
It's not 22 EP. It's 11 EP.
11 EP. Okay. But either way,
oh,
I'm not.
actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, hold on a second. It is 22 because you have
Yeah,
to,
which-
in order
Like
to make it
EP.
a gas like that, you have to add the area modifier, which is +1
Okay.
per rank. So
Okay.
yeah, 2 per rank, 11 ranks,
Which
22.
I have enough because I don't need to have my headset in, and that's 23 EP, and this is for this for the purpose of this session.
Okay.
So like I said, I'm not gonna put it on the sheet.
But the rate we're going, we might want to build this into the base. Keep the gas
At
flowing.
some point.
At some point, maybe.
Hey guys, if you need to interrogate anyone, D came up with this great gas. Take a hit.
Yeah, don't know.
He's a drug
party
dealer.
member.
He's a
People
drug
already
dealer
have their-
now.
People already have their
Vices.
their assumptions about me.
Mhm. D stands for drugs.
I can see.
Oh.
I see. I can see Arvis now saying the announcing over the 1MC, be like, the opium den is now built.
All right. Now there can be conversation happening while you're walking to the lab, but I'm sure once you're in the lab, you're doing time dilation.
Yeah, I'm doing time dilation, and I don't think it's gonna take all that long either way. So I'm gone for like maybe 2 minutes,
Right.
if that.
We'll let him sweat it out for 2 minutes.
Okay.
And from the lab, I'll have Arvis incorporate it into the vent systems that go into the cells.
Yes, the guest quarters.
Just the cells.
Yes, just the cells.
Okay.
I can see the offline. I can see the offline group in their next session.
And
being
it
like, all
will
of a sudden,
give us-
do a fortitude check and be like, "Son of a bitch, guys,
will-
what are you doing?"
It will give us individual controls of the 3 cells. There should be like a little like security desk in the middle. It's like the Star Trek brig, you know, you have the security desk and then you have 3 cells.
It works for us. I like that.
Yeah.
So, Gina, I'll just tell Gina like it's the gas is ready. There's the buttons which determines which cell. Just select Price's cell.
All right, we'll hit the button.
With her nose.
With their nose.
Yep.
Exactly. I was going to ask that question. I was like, I will just go with telekinetic. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it was telekinetic.
And I don't know what the actual initiative stats for that are going to be, like the roll.
We're not in
stats.
initiative.
Or like what the
DC.
the
So
DC,
yeah,
all that stuff.
it's 1d20 plus one.
I didn't mean it.
1d20 plus 11 because you put 11 ranks in, right?
Yep.
So 1d20 plus 11 versus his dodge. Or
Okay,
parry,
11,
hit him.
20, and then anything in the third column.
11.
Okay, so it's 11, 20, 11. There's no
Fortitude,
no
yeah.
crit. It's against fortitude, and then this is. Hold on. So hopefully that
Buttons
is
by
right.
accident.
Truth gas. Tell the truth. Exclamation point. I love it. That works for me.
Okay. That'll hit.
Just ignoring the message in the chat.
1 degree of
Ah.
failure.
I think the question would be, yes, that would work. If you want to be the question that I'm ignoring.
I'm just saying, I feel like it would solve my size issue.
Yeah, you're just greased up deaf guy the entire time. Like you're just like able to squeeze through everything.
Well, it would just be like the blob from like the blob.
That's true. You would be. You would just be a wolf-shaped gummy bear.
I think I would just because like I think I would just be like liquid, so I can still punch things. It doesn't affect my strength.
Yeah, if you want to go that way, go.
I'm gonna do that when I have a chance. It's gonna try to make it more interesting, but now, who cares about interesting plot lines? Am I right? Surprise interactions. We're just gonna go straight to just.
Oh yeah, D is a jack of all trades now. By the way.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Nice. All right.
So is it obvious to us that the gas is now flowing?
Yeah, I
don't
told
know.
him.
Yeah, I mean, that's aesthetic. Does it look like it's? Is there like a green gas?
Does
in
the
the
gas
room or
is it
something?
gas or is it just like an
Oh.
invisible gas?
It's a purple gas.
Purple.
Did
gas?
Amanda? Did Amanda get out of the cell first?
No.
Amanda never walked into the cell.
never.
Yeah, she was never.
I opened the door and I closed the
Oh,
door real quick
okay,
after
good.
Gina's recommendation to stay out of the room, which
That's-
was smart.
Wait, is the room still like noise sealed? When we
No.
if we close
No.
the door. Oh, okay,
Not
it's not.
currently.
I was just
But,
thinking if
like,
we
there's a
close the
switch.
door,
There's a button for that.
the gas goes and it's like, hey, quietly moves mouth. First like, what?
I can't hear you. Your mic's off.
Okay, start asking me questions. I'm walking back.
So what's Amanda would say? So why is the girl connected to the wires in your facility? Why is she on life support?
Wait, what are the 2 degrees of effect on this? First degree is what?
Was decreased presence.
By
think-
how much?
Oh, so it's weakened.
It's weakened. It's weak. The first degree is weakened.
Oh wait.
Right.
No, that's not how weak.
Oh,
weaken
okay.
works.
No. Okay.
Weaken is a separate
Right.
power. You'd have to buy 2 powers and link them.
Nope.
So this is an affliction. So
So if you
You have
just
to
bought
take a first
affliction, you have to
degree-
take a first degree affliction effect.
the second degree is compelled. First
Right.
degree could be entranced. Is it, or is entranced the second one?
Entrance is a first degree option.
A trance might work as long as we're not in combat or something. He would be. What is it? Isn't it focused on us?
Yeah, basically,
I'll-
entrance means your mind. You're basically entirely focused on the entrancing effect,
Hold on. Let
or
me-
the source of the entrancing effect.
What page is affliction on?
It's on page 19. Is entrance, but it's also the combined conditions. Since we're building this on the fly.
Now, what you can do is like impaired presence.
Yeah, let's do that. Impaired presence.
Okay, so impaired presence means he takes a -2 circumstance penalty on checks.
Yeah, let's do that instead.
Okay.
Just
Even though
this is
I mean, what we're really trying to do is go for the second degree effect. We just might have
Right.
to. The first degree is just kind of a consolation prize.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway,
Which is something.
so the question was, why is that woman hooked up to the wires?
And why she is on life support. Yes.
Yeah. Or yeah, he's gonna say that he's gonna say, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
So I gotta call bullshit on that.
Deception check.
This is why we resort to torture.
It's so much more effective. Damn these morals. Damn these morals.
Oh, I wish.
What am I
was here.
doing? Is it? I'm calling bullshit. It's insight still.
Yeah.
At this point,
so
or is
it's
it?
like-
Fuck.
I'll give you a hero point to reroll.
Yeah. That's gonna take a hell of a reroll.
Damn it.
Okay.
He would
Oh,
he'd have to roll a 20 to even
Oh.
match that.
Never mind then. So I just wasted a hero point.
You did.
Well,
Oh, well.
you donated your hero point that you had for the session.
I don't
Yeah.
think you're really gonna feel that one.
Oh, I'm down to 32. Come on.
No. Yeah. All right.
If I
So-
drop below 30, I'm poor now.
Oh, we've never explained this to the people on stream, so I should probably do that real quick. So, in Mutants and Masterminds, there's a system by which you can, the GM can distribute hero points, and they basically are just like, you've earned a point. You can use that point to bend the rules in your favor to some degree. That's what a hero point is. I personally like the idea of not distributing them myself because I don't really want to. So what I've done is I've given each person in the campaign a mythical hero point. It doesn't exist until they give it away, but they each have one of them each session that they can give away to any one other person. And so the party rewards each other for things that they feel deserve a reward. And so that's what people are talking about when they're like, oh, I'm going to give you a hero point. That's the rule that's happening.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right.
Amanda would ask the
keep
team
asking the same
telepathic.
questions and just keep pushing the button.
Amanda would ask the team. So, any other questions, or we just double down on talk about the woman with the wires with them?
Can we
He's
ask
asking
about
us
who
mentally.
the other guy was, or do we already do that?
We haven't
We don't
asked
care
about
about
him.
the other guy. We could ask him.
Can we ask? Can I like
he's
just
still
kind of
recovering in the other room. I don't
Hey-
even.
hey, but-
in the other cell.
no,
I
I
don't
just
even think
meant,
he's awake.
Price, sir? I have a question.
Sir.
Amanda will look at him, look at Steven and be like, "Sir," but okay,
Oh.
go ahead, keep
Okay.
going.
Yes.
Go. That's a good
person.
question.
I'm just curious. Who was that other person you were talking to?
Oh, the other person you
Yeah.
took? His name is Paul.
Oh, that's a nice name.
He works for me.
Man,
I mean, we could always switch to that tactic.
throw him in the gas.
Ask Price if he cares about the well-being of his employees and start torturing the employees.
Whoa.
This is gonna be.
We have to go straight to torture.
Nine would suggest that. Nine would straight up do that. I'm thinking, yeah, that's what Nine would be suggesting right now.
He's just a store clerk. Maybe he has a family of mutants. Who knows?
I love how this is becoming classic cop drama of like, we're gonna come in the room and be like, "Your buddy sold you out, man. You better talk now." He's singing. He's singing like a bird.
Can I offer him a towel maybe? I don't know.
A towel?
I don't know. Good cop, right? Does he want some food? Maybe. I mean, has he had anything to eat? I'm gonna ask him. Have you had
All right,
anything to
we
eat?
gassing him again.
Oh, D, have you come back by the
Yes.
way?
Yeah, I'm in the room now.
Okay.
Maybe he'll be
Amanda
a
would
bit
be-
more agreeable after a bagel. He could be
Ama-
hangry.
Amanda would mentally talk to Steven and say, "Don't call him sir next time. He went to evil medical school for several years to get that doctorate. I'm sure he needs to be called doctor at all times."
Price, Mr. Price, are you actually a Doctor Price or
Yes.
like Professor Price?
No, I'm
What's your
actually a
doctorate
doctor.
in? Amanda would be like,
Oh,
"What's your doctorate in?"
Bioengineering.
That makes sense.
bioengineering? It checks out. I also have another. So Price is kind of responsible for the whole turning us into mutants thing. So I gotta. Did you intend for me to look like this? Just points to my face.
Yeah.
Was there like a conscious choice in the whole process, or was it just kind of like rolling the dice?
No, we did not determine exactly what the results would be.
Okay. Just curious.
All right, guys. What
So-
else you want? Go ahead.
So if I understand this correctly, You didn't kidnap me because you were prepared to do anything regarding National Center. You kidnapped me because you had questions about your past that, frankly, you probably could have found in more easily accessible places.
Well, it was more like step A, kidnap Dr. Price. Step B, step C, profit.
Amanda would be like,
He's not wrong.
"You want to try this again?" We also asked about the woman with the wires and why she's connected to life support. We also asked about how mutants in Nashua Center.
Mm-hmm.
You're being less than cooperative.
Do you have any like gene locks or like? Do you know the passwords or like is it a whole like retinal scan thing for most of your locks?
I have absolutely no interest in telling you how any of my locks work.
So what he's saying is they're not simple. If
Roll
he
an
did,
insight.
I'm sorry?
So
He does not, in fact, have any interest in telling you how it's locked.
hey guys, Amanda would ask telepathically, if you guys aren't going to any suggestions, otherwise Amanda's going to start winging it.
I was just a suggestion. You know, I'm not saying I will rip out his eyes or cut off his hands, but if it was a retinal or fingerprint scan, we could come up with something, right? I say this all out loud, by the way.
Oh,
We'll do the
Andy,
Loki. The Loki
intimidation
just
roll.
grab the eye.
That's probably an intimidation roll if you're like talking about dismembering somebody out
Oh,
loud.
It's not gonna work. I can't get high.
No, it won't. It probably won't. He is too high level. Other than if you crit success that.
All right,
for some
I'm just
reason
gonna
that
gas
will-
him then. I'm gonna gas him again, or I'm gonna have Gina gas him again.
So, Amanda would ask, why do you remember me since you know my name?
Oh,
Oh boy.
All right.
Yeah.
He's gonna tell you, I've been tracking all of you since you woke up. You think I don't have a personal interest in what mutants are walking around my wasteland and what they're up to?
His wasteland.
Your wasteland. It's a very bold statement, Amanda would say.
is he still tracking us? Are you still able to track us?
So you're tracking this entire time, and she would make it sound kind of sarcastic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did Mr. Bernstein think he was just very lucky in my casino?
Oh,
No, he
Oh.
doesn't think he's lucky at all. So, yes. Amanda would be like, so you tracked a man that walked into your casino. Most people that own casinos know who walks in and out. That's a reach to say that you've been tracking us the entire time.
Ask him how he's been tracking us.
He's gonna say,
A murder of crows.
he's gonna say, okay, yeah, he's gonna say, yeah, he's gonna point out, he's gonna say, when you got out, you went across the river, ran into Jackal, stayed in a room in her place for some time, for a couple days, until she sent you to Boston. Shortly after that, you went ahead and found a little bit about your past and brought some items back to your room at Jackal's, which you then didn't reveal to the party for 2 days.
Your point, Amanda would say.
The point is, I've been keeping an eye on you, all of you, since
Sounds
you
like
woke
you
up.
For what purpose? Other than
Well-
being creepy, Amanda would say.
The question is how.
the only thing he's mentioned is
That
when
is
you
true.
guys probably had the implants or when he was in the city, right? Has he mentioned
Well,
anything
all
about
that is still pre-implant time.
Well,
that he
let's
did.
let's let him answer the question and not keep speculating.
That's fair.
Sorry.
He's gonna say, because I guess he's still compelled. He's gonna say, there are a lot of people who are interested in selling information, and I'm the highest bidder.
Why? What do you have to gain?
Man, it would be like, what do you have to gain?
It's important.
Serious.
It's important that I know exactly what I'm dealing with.
Why?
What kind of a question is that? Like, you brought me here because to ask me questions because you felt it was important that you knew what you were dealing with, and you're going to ask me why that's important?
Well, it's important because so what's your end game? What are you getting at?
I think I kind of see his point, guys. I mean, we literally just kidnapped the equivalent of a
Well,
president
let's
with
let
no
him,
hold bar.
let him answer the question. What's his end game? What's his
Okay.
angle here?
Every world leader has an end game.
Um,
Oh, we got into something juicy.
Tim did not expect to have to reveal this much tonight.
I don't know. I don't feel like he's revealed a terrible lot that we haven't. I mean, we've validated
Well,
stuff, but we
he's
haven't revealed.
being careful. That's the thing.
Oh.
He's trying to make sure he didn't say too much.
Nothing a bit of kidnapping, assault, and drug inducement can't solve, huh, guys?
We
Hey,
haven't
this
even
is still-
gotten.
This
We haven't even gotten to the torture yet.
I was gonna say this is still on the up and up for us. You know?
Oh my gosh.
Like,
All of his bodily fluids are still on the inside.
That's
so he's
right.
winning.
wait,
Can't say
Wait.
the same thing about Paul or whatever his name is. It was a rubber. I was using rubber bullets. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, a
rock
rubber bullet traveling at 2,000 feet per second is still gonna effing kill you.
It was a Nerf dart.
A Nerf dart traveling at 2,000 feet per second is still
was a
going to
beanbag.
kill you. Still going to kill you. I don't think there's anything going at 2,000 feet per second that won't kill you.
Air.
Jello.
I'm pretty sure if air moved fast enough, it could still kill you.
yeah. It was
Yeah,
definitely-
that's
Yeah,
moving
absolutely.
over Mach. That's like
Because at
over
that
Mach
point, it's just
2.
kinetic force.
That's a Mach 2 wind gust.
All right, pineapple. Pineapple.
Well, we're still waiting
We're
on.
talking about airspeed
Yeah,
Yeah,
velocities.
it gives
still
Tim
waiting
time
on
to-
price.
We
Oh,
are
we're waiting
giving
on Price's
time.
response to this.
Well, I mean, you can't have endless conversation in a round.
Yeah.
There's been a fair bit already. I think we're
Okay.
going to have to do another.
Oof.
Oh,
Mindy.
what?
Yeah.
Mindy?
What?
Technology.
Mindy?
Was that supposed to be a secret roll?
No.
What? Oh,
Uh-huh.
huh?
The hell is Mindy?
So
I think
you
I
push the
think
get button and no gas comes out.
he does have things in his pocket. We didn't check him, guys.
Push
We
the
didn't check him.
Wait, so there's no gas that came out? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. You push the button and no
It-
gas came
it-
out.
So there's no purple gas in the room right now.
Right.
Dr. Price, that didn't happen to be the girl we were talking about.
You have no idea what happened, so he can't.
So-
he can't.
That's true.
All we know is the button got pressed and nothing happened. As to why, none of us have a damn clue.
I mean,
Amanda
if-
would look over
yeah,
to D
if-
and be like, D, gas.
Yeah, true.
Do you push the button again? Apparently.
Oh.
Oh shit! And
And it broke.
Hey,
And someone's
give
high
me
as
a
a kite.
reroll, please.
No, no, it's like-
Reroll.
All you hear
you're,
is a sad
you're gonna
trombone
have to
sound.
actually do like a technology check to reactivate the system. The system
Well,
that
you
you're
could do a
trying to
hero
use has been
point, right?
deactivated.
he could spend a hero point.
Well, what I'm
Or,
saying is that roll didn't happen because there's something
Okay.
that has to happen before you can do it.
Oh, he needs to fix it
Okay.
first before.
Yeah, you have to actually fix it
Uh,
first.
I'm not going to be able to beat that roll.
Barring a 20, no.
Oh crap.
Hmm.
Okay.
You can't beat that roll. Oh man.
No,
We cannot.
my max roll is with the series power level. My max roll is a 42.
So
Crit success.
you just need a crit success.
Yeah,
which you did
natural
get.
20 would-
But I don't
need
know
a
what
nat 20,
statistic.
which
Can we just keep throwing hero points at him until he gets the crit?
No, you
That'd
can,
be
only,
very-
you can only do one reroll.
and
it's-
what
that'd
if
be
we just
expensive,
threw
I'll get
like
out.
40?
with a hero roll, with a hero point, there is no nat 20, right?
No, you
Ask-
can still get a nat
ask-
20. You just can't get a
Okay.
nat 1.
Oh, okay.
Ask Arvis.
Yeah,
D,
I'll
ask Ar.
be like, Arvis, what's going on?
With what?
Why isn't the gas delivery system working?
It's been shut down.
By who?
I don't know. I don't have access to it anymore.
Arvis, what do you have access to?
Everything else?
Not very AI like. Everything else. Oh, okay.
Are you losing control?
Or could I
What?
just be like,
Arvis, what have you
Arvis,
lost
create
control?
create a new?
Well, I mean,
Gas
is Arvis
delivery
losing
system?
control of anything else? Like, is something breaking
Arvis, what have you lost control of in the past 10 minutes?
The gas delivery system, the collar, and the door.
in? Oh,
Oh.
okay. Steven's probably gonna. You should probably pin the guy. Pinning him sounds like a good idea since he's currently
Wait,
unlocked
the
the door.
so the door is still active, but he's lost control of it. So like the door is still on, but we now know that the door is like essentially unlocked.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say mentally, guys, the odds of us having to kill these two just went up exponentially.
Well,
Let's get ready to do that.
So I mean, Arvis
If
isn't
it's-
exactly saying that in the mental link. So
I really think we should do a body search of
Bryce-
this guy right now.
Price is gonna say,
I'm doing Price.
all right, 30 will hit. Price is going
Oh
to
my
say,
God.
Son of a-
Um,
I'm gonna use another luck control on that one.
okay.
Roll again.
All right.
Uh,
Price is gonna say, well, this has been very interesting, and then he's gonna roll back his sleeve and push a button on a bracelet.
Jesus Christ. Is that
Is
an
there-
area attack?
Is there anyone in the party that 22 doesn't hit?
That would be me.
Okay.
22 doesn't. Oh.
So wait,
basics.
did
Like
my
dodge.
so my will reroll? Do I get control a little bit? Because I won the reroll.
What?
With-
The
Oh
DC
no, I
was
didn't.
15.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry.
15. Oh crap.
I'm sorry.
Well, this sucks.
All right. So anyone who's hit with a 22, make a fortitude save.
Well, that sucks even more.
Oh, God.
None of my like immunity or life
Fortitude.
support critical hit saves me from that, does it?
It's not a critical hit.
Okay.
That was awful. Hold on.
Oh, Lord above.
I am going to re-roll. 31.
That.
I don't feel. I feel like this is playing blackjack here. I feel like if I take another hit off 13, I'm still not gonna do any better.
So
Well,
am I
that's
allowed
that's 4 degrees of failure.
So am I
So,
not allowed?
There's
to
I'll
only
burn.
there's only 3 when it comes to affliction. The 4th degree is just 3rd still.
Can make a
Well-
roll.
When it comes to affliction, there isn't a 4th degree.
Oh, that was even worse. Crap.
All right, so I'm spending a hero point. Or no, I don't have to spend a hero point. I'm using another burn of another luck. All right.
Give us
So-
all battle ballad.
Well,
I
we're
have
not
a
in combat
question.
though.
What?
So
Well, actually, go ahead. Go ahead.
did we
Stephen,
see
go.
this happen?
Yeah, you saw
right,
him.
like,
You saw him push
so
the
would
button.
would I have enough time to activate growth as like, or would I not understand what's
You
going
don't
on?
have that as a
Pause.
reaction, do you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No.
that's a action. So, are we? Are we in combat at this point? Because the ballad is for combat, and we're starting to roll like we're in combat.
I mean, we're not. We don't have an initiative order, but I suppose you could use it if you. I mean, if you have time to use it.
Oh, there's about to be combat. Let
Do
me
you-
damn
well,
well
that's
tell you.
essentially if you're going to tell us the next thing, like since I will attacked, and then you did an attack, so like 2 attacks have occurred. So I'm kind
Right.
of like, are we?
But battle ballad has to be activated, right?
So it can only happen during your turn.
It only happens during combat.
But
Okay.
does it have to be activated? Is my question. It doesn't just exist. Like we roll
No.
initiative and therefore it exists.
Once it rolls it, well, once you're in battle, it exists.
But is
But
it something that happens
We've
automatically?
never
or you have
had
to do it-
we've never exchanged blows where we wanted to use it and not been in initiative order, so I've never had to ask this question yet.
Wait, so isn't that a 25 with the
No. What are you talking about?
or
That was worth
24
it. That was worth it.
for the fortitude because it would be 10 plus with the roll plus my bonus, right?
No.
No.
No, it only
Dagnabbit.
adds 10 if your total is less than 10.
Right.
Okay.
It's like
uh,
blackjack, kind of. That's
It
why I
makes your
used
it makes
but-
your minimum roll 11 is what it actually
All right.
does.
Gotcha.
So. Yeah, this must.
This is gonna suck.
Yeah. Well,
Did anyone
I
notice
survived.
that he
I
rolled
survived the
a
42 check,
2
but-
to hit that has a natural or an 820 to hit. He rolled a 22. Or sorry, he rolled a 2.
He rolled a 2 and he got 22.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're destined to get fucked on this one. um. So what happens at this point since
All right.
we all rolled
So,
fortitude?
the descriptions are all there, but let me see here.
Paralyzed and controlled.
Yeah, so 3 degrees of failure is paralyzed and controlled. So that's going to be D, Gina. All right, so D and Gina
Steven.
are. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I forgot to do something here. D, Gina, and Hank
Are Hank and D still invisible?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they are paralyzed and controlled. Coinless is prone and disabled.
Well, that's kind of accurate right now. He is prone. He role plays to the extreme, man. He's like, boom, I'm out. So wait. So how are you controlled and paralyzed? So you're on the ground and you can't move, but if you wanted to move, you get to tell him how to move? Like,
Okay,
how's that work?
so he can't make them do anything that they are physically incapable of doing. However, by having control of them, he also prevents them from using mental powers.
So okay, so that's pretty much the caveat is that if they're paralyzed, they're paralyzed, but if they had some mental ability,
Yeah, if they
that
had any ability that was purely, and I don't mean like mental as in the descriptor. I mean mental as in they don't use their body to do it; they just use their mind to do it. If any power that you just use your mind to do, you can still do when you're paralyzed, unless you're also being controlled and forbidden from doing so. Is what's happening there.
Okay, so this blast has occurred.
Yep.
I'm assuming so. Steven is flat on the ground, and the other folks are also flat on the ground.
Yep.
And Gina, floating head Gina, is resting on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. She actually will have fallen.
And Amanda's the only one standing at this point.
Right.
No, and William.
What was William's role?
William didn't
William
get hit.
didn't have to because he didn't get hit.
His
His,
Oh, he's
William's
dodge.
got some dodge.
his
Oh,
dodge is like
he's a dodgy,
ridiculous.
he's a dodgy MF. Got it. So, what's the door look like at this point? I'm assuming the door blew open,
Nope.
or no, the
No
door is
change.
still there.
You need to
Amanda
get
would,
rid of that
Amanda would,
device.
go,
Shoot him with the
cry
portal
out.
gun and get him out of there.
Amanda would ask telepathically if everyone's okay, and then Amanda
I
would.
think we-
I mean, no one
I
can
think we-
answer you.
Except
with
me,
Luke-
I'll be like, yeah,
Well,
I'm
yeah.
fine.
It's kind of like it's a mic check of like everyone like, you know.
Well,
Do
what
I
happened?
have the all clear to paste this asshole? Because I
do
want
you
to
have a?
paste
Do
him.
you have a? Like, you can ask all of us mentally.
Okay, but as his okay, so that's his standard action.
What to ask people?
But
Well, I think my link is down if I'm frozen.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
why I was
she's not
asking because
maintaining
like
the link.
Gina's
Oh,
link is
right.
down, and
Oh.
I didn't think that you had the ability to do that.
Right.
That's why I was just.
No.
Amanda would go
Clarifying.
and hit the portal and send them to
Well,
the prison
no.
portal section.
It's
It's
not
like,
your
no,
turn
no,
yet.
no.
it's not your turn yet. All right, he used a
Wait.
standard action. He hasn't used a move action.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so he's
he-
gonna say, "Well, this has
someone-
been very
he's gonna get
interesting."
surprised.
He's gonna say, "Well, this has been very interesting." He's gonna push the button. Everyone's gonna go down. And he's gonna say, "I'll keep it in mind for next time," and then he's gonna teleport away.
How do all these people have freaking teleport powers?
It's the metaverse, man. Everyone, it's just like walking through a door at this point. You know, why does everyone have a door on their house? Like that's just what we do. So he's gone.
Paul is still
So
there.
he portaled away. Is it like a normal portal or is it a different looking portal?
It's not a portal. He just teleports. He
Oh,
doesn't
he just
open a portal.
teleports. So he just like vanished.
Yeah, it's more of a personal teleportation. It's not a portal.
Can I mentally sense him nearby?
No.
So he can teleport between dimensions at least.
So wait,
Oh.
what's your range on that?
500 feet,
Okay.
which is the better part of the base.
You
'Cause I don't think we.
You do detect a mind moving around in the base.
I'll be like,
Right.
computer, shut down anything involving portaling. Yarvis, just don't let this guy escape.
Amanda's looking over at William and saying out loud, like,
Does
So he's
William
still the
even have
base.
access? Do we even grant William access to authorization to do
does
that?
Arvis know how to differentiate William between William and Nine?
I don't know.
We determined that, yes.
Yeah, he does.
So
Amanda
once
would
Arvis
reiterate to
There.
Arvis. Arvis shut down all portal control.
Okay.
What about the spaceship?
Well, we're now gonna have to sweep the building. You're all flattened out on the ground, so.
Yeah, we
And
can
will
move.
be for a minute.
Uh,
One full minute.
Solid minute.
Well,
oh.
except for coinless. Coinless will be fine after a round. Third degree afflictions take a minute or assistance to recover from.
That's we've got a healer, Amanda.
I do. Is the other prisoner gone as well? Is the other prisoner in
No,
a
he's
cell?
still there.
No, he's still there.
All right, so
William, watch the other prisoner. I'm gonna try to help these folks. I would start trying to heal people. Actually, can I see Dave? Can I see D? Does he his invisibility? Because if he's knocked out and
Can't-
invisible,
Oh,
I
actually,
can't
no.
see him.
me or Hank.
Well, Hank's the big form. I don't know if it.
Yeah,
makes
no,
sense if he was in
Hank's
control.
invisible as well.
Hank. Yeah, no.
But he's big Hank.
He's invisible.
Yeah, he's still invisible.
But does your invisible, when you get incapacitated or knocked out like this or paralyzed, does your invisibility go away?
We're not knocked out. We're
It doesn't.
paralyzed. So our
I can't
um,
see D. In other words,
Yeah, you can't see either of us.
so I would run over to Gina and heal her, or attempt to.
But no, yeah. Actually, no, yeah. Because if Gina's Yeah, because the idea was that the controlled shut down your powers. So
No, it shut down mental powers.
no, it prevented you from as I explained. That's not mental as in the mental descriptor. That was mental as in you only use your mind to do it. Like you don't flip a switch to make yourself invisible. You choose to be invisible. Paralyzed takes care of anything that you have to use your body to do. Controlled
Right.
takes care of anything that you are using your mind to do.
When he
Makes
built it,
sense.
he wanted you paralyzed from all concepts.
Yes. He wanted you to not be using powers. So yeah, you guys would be visible, and Hank
Okay.
would be 6 inches tall again. Because the shape changing to become Big Hank is a power.
Treatment in this scenario, because I have 5 ranks in healing, but my treatment skill, I can spend some more money on that anyways. So,
everyone who is paralyzed is also in an extreme amount of pain. That's the nature of what's happening. It's basically all of your nerves feel like they're on fire. Oh, we just lost
Chris
lost somebody
just
else.
That's
died.
Chris.
that's Chris.
I knew
What's
it
the
was
max
Chris.
level of a skill I can have right now? Is it 22 or 23 or
What,
21?
2.
The thing is what?
Treatment.
No,
What's
I
the
mean,
highest level treatment?
your serious power level is 11,
Yes.
21.
21. Okay, so I can add a couple more ticks to that.
Yeah, it's serious power
I had
level plus 10.
I had spare points I was going to spend in it anyway, so I was kind of
Right.
like, well, now is a good time.
Yep.
Oh, then I am all off
That was
by
Ju-
1.
Gina, and then I just going to go down the list, and
Right.
then
Yeah.
D,
Yeah, your DC was 30. Remember, so these are all succeeding.
and then Hank is still down.
Yep.
So wait, the
Sorry,
max ability can be 21.
Tried.
Yeah. No, the max in a skill is
Like an
serious
individual
power
skill.
level plus 10. It's not
So-
double like some of the other things.
And then Coinless is
Oh,
also down
son
and
of
out,
a-
so I'd give him a treatment roll, right?
Yeah, Coinless is down. He'll be
All right.
better. Actually, by the time you get around to him, he will have already recovered because
Oh,
he
okay.
recovers
Well, that
after
last was-
one round.
I think I got everyone because William's still up. And
I mean, Hank is. You
So
Hank's
that,
down.
That
Hank's still.
success by
and you
1.
haven't done anything to Paul, so he's still
One-
recovering from being shot.
We're not going to do anything for him.
Well-
So that 1 degree of success takes 1 effect off?
It knocks you down to 1. Yeah, it knocks you back to 1. Yeah, increase. It puts you 1 notch better condition.
Okay,
so
so I
that
can-
puts you
I-
prone and disabled. But then that wears off after 1 round.
Okay, so I don't need to do I don't need to do any treatment then.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything. It'll
Okay.
once you're brought to prone and disabled, it'll wear off after 1 round.
Okay, so everyone's good to go except for Hank. Hank's still down for the count.
Yeah,
Gina is
in
your
little
line to
hell
line
of his
online.
own.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, if you want to do a healing though, Hank could use it, but
I mean, I can
Oh.
treat
no
Hank.
one else.
There's
There you go. All right, so
Hey.
so Hank a round later will be fine as well.
So
So Amanda would say, I'm sensing another mind in the base that I haven't sensed before. So I'm guessing he's still about in the place. We just shut down the portal. I'm kind of briefing everyone as they're all coming to.
I'll
And
be
so
like, can you tell where?
no. Well, wait. Let me check my. I think I did buy this. I do have accurate. How
Yeah,
is it? So I can know where this mind is.
yeah. All right, so this mind is in the ventilation shafts between the garage and the workshop right now.
All right.
I-
Well,
teleport to there, invisible.
I mean,
I would brief the team on where I've just mentally.
can your teleport change your direction and stuff?
Yes.
Because
Like, do you-
those are
can
add-ons.
you-
Those are
I
modifiers.
have. So my teleport is I have teleport change direction, 120 feet.
Okay, cool. I don't think that's within 120 feet of where you are. Well, I don't know where you guys built the friggin' guest room because it's not on the list here. So workshop, infirmary, lab, communications array, that's listed. Garage and individual rooms is listed, but guest rooms is not.
It's unlisted. We have
So-
an unlisted guest room.
So it's important to note where it is.
I would say that it would be off of the hangar.
That makes sense.
Okay.
It's a garage. It's a Jay Leno garage.
Okay. So yeah, you can teleport. Did you make the ventilation shafts large enough for a person?
We didn't cover that.
Because the
Canonically.
default ventilation systems aren't really designed to handle the weight of a human being.
So I'm guessing it's not Price.
Unless he's now tiny.
Unless
We
he's
don't
now
know.
tiny.
Unless he's
That is
mutant.
true.
I personally think Price is long gone.
Well, that's
Does
the only
Gina
if
say
he
that
has
in character?
interdimensional teleportation, which we don't know.
I'm gonna go with that. The Price was sitting in cell 1, so this makes more sense. Arvis, where did the occupant of cell 1 go?
Arvis is gonna say, I wasn't tracking the resident of cell 1.
Damn. I was hoping that Arvis, can find my car keys, can find the person that we just lost, but I guess not. So what's the plan, guys?
So flat or 9 is gonna or William's gonna ask. Okay, so how big are these? I'm small. How big are these vents?
I mean, they're as big as you guys made them.
Vent size? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
I
didn't
don't
think
so.
about it, they're just
I
kind
don't
of
think they're
standard
people
ductwork.
size. Yeah, they're standard ductwork. So like, a
McLean
dog might
fit
be able to
into
walk
vents
through it. Yeah.
in Die Hard.
I'm gonna text Coinless right now and say, hey, we could have really used a dog to climb through some vents right now. Where are you, man?
I'm smaller than the dog. Plus, I can fly. So
I'd
I'm
crack
not,
up
I'm
if he
not
thinks
putting
he's still
any-
in the call.
No,
I
he
can't
says
put any-
his system crashed,
Uh,
and
He needs a new power supply too.
Yeah. So I can fly, so I'm not like putting weight on the vents, so I can go through
Well,
there.
I can fly too.
Yeah. So
yeah.
as long as they're dimensionally big enough, we're fine.
I mean, it is. We have been using comic book logic for a lot of things, and in comic books, people do this type of thing. So
Yeah, so
I can let
I'm
it
gonna
slide, yeah.
be invisible. I'm gonna have my gun unholstered, and I am going to teleport into the ducts.
okay, you teleport into the ducts.
I'm
What
gonna
do I-
turn into light and make my way through the ducts.
Yeah,
as
you're
quickly as I'm
you're gonna like having that light available in a moment.
Yes.
What do I see?
Well, when you first get there, nothing.
I mean, we didn't put lighting in ducts. I mean, it's got RBG
All right.
lighting.
Oh, fine.
So-
Hold on.
Well, no, William.
No.
Right
The
Human Torch.
Oh, D
I-
just can't accept help.
No.
No, I will make a flashlight.
So do we know exactly where this unknown entity is in the ducts?
Yes.
Well,
it
yeah,
said
she
so.
does.
I
Okay.
told it to the group.
That's right. I am adding a night vision scope to my
There you
sniper
go.
rifle.
You know how hard that is gonna
Yeah.
be to use in a duct.
Okay, so this is very.
Actually, it's
this
pretty
is
easy.
actually.
Just shoot.
This is very important.
Are
What?
you shooting in the ductwork? Oh, well.
What exact sensory power are you using for that? Is it dark vision? Is it infrared? Is it infravision? Or is it low light vision? Is it ultra vision?
Oh, God.
Like, what is this scope
All the
actually
visions.
doing?
Buy all the visions.
Because you have to go to the census power. That's what you're buying. You have to actually
Yeah.
buy a specific one. Night vision can mean one of like 5 different things.
Wait, each one's like 1 equipment point though, right?
No, some of them cost slightly more. Dark vision is 2, because it has to be more than low light vision, which is 1.
This seems like a thing that you would want on your scope, of like all the visions.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how much that'll cost me.
Yeah. Let me see.
Is that's like 5 points if it's all vision, right? Visual.
Let me see here. So senses, if you're getting, well, let me see. It really
I'm gonna call
depends
it
on what you mean.
For vision scope.
So yeah. So if you want to have dark vision is 2. Infravision is 1.
I'm sorry.
Penetration
laughing right-
concealment is 4. Ultravision is 1. Which all those do different things. You don't need dark vision and low light vision at the same time. The dark vision is just improved low light vision. So, and then there's counters concealment is 2, counters illusion is 2, penetrates concealment is 4. Like, it really depends on how you're building it. These are all in page 176 in the book, I believe, 177.
76 to 177.
Well, it's through 179, but it's the census power.
76.
They might be slightly
So-
different pages in Chris's book, because I don't know if it's the same. Do you have the Deluxe Heroes Handbook there, Chris? At the top
Red
where it
cover.
says Mutants and
Red cover.
Masterminds, right
Yeah.
there. Does it say Deluxe?
Yeah, that's deluxe.
No. Nope. I just have 3rd edition.
Okay, so
Oh.
that will have slightly fewer pages. It might be a slightly earlier page than 176 for you.
I just had it too. It's 126, 127.
All right, so yeah, it's either
Oh,
it's
wow.
either right around 126 or 176.
Okay, let me
Yeah, it's like
what's-
infravision, low. Yeah, it's 126, 127.
Yeah, I just don't know if the PDF is the deluxe or the regular.
It's the regular. It's
Okay,
not the
so-
deluxe.
So use his
I mean-
numbering then.
Yeah, Amanda, what if you and I go over to where you sense where this thing exactly is, and I'll just blast a hole into where it is?
Well,
It's a plan, but I think the
let's-
duct works in between. It's like the crawl space. Like
Let's figure out what it is first.
out of character. The fun part was I was texting Coinless and he said his computer crashed. I was just telling him, yeah, we could really use a stealth dog right now. Things have gone terribly south because
Alright.
I don't think he knows
So-
anything since the blast. So like,
Oh my,
so I'm trying to get him
So-
back on audio.
didn't take.
Yeah, it would be, let's say it's infravision, dark vision, ultravision.
So Gina,
All right, I'm sorry. Which ones did you say?
Infravision, dark vision, ultravision,
How fast does William fly? By the way.
Oh goodness. Maximum of 2,000 miles an hour.
Okay, so yeah, you can get there basically at the same time as D.
and
is the mental side I'm picking up in the crawl space, is it underneath a specific room or no? Or is it like in the wall?
No, yeah, it's in the wall at the moment.
So Amanda would tell Gina that like, no, what I'm tracking's in the wall.
I'll say I can blast a hole in the wall.
and
Amanda would be like, we're in a separate dimension. Is blasting a wall kind of like a dimensional no-no?
And can we do this without destroying our own base?
Nope, we're putting holes in the damn wall.
Yep.
It's gonna be a reno.
I was watching HGTV and I have some
That's gonna be
design
hard to
ideas.
explain to the other team.
We're gonna flip it or fix it.
it could be let's see. Counters concealment, counters illusion, dark vision, infravision, and ultravision. So how many is that?
Oh,
Counters illusion, counters concealment. That's 2, 4. Dark vision is 6 plus 3, 9. 9 points.
okay. All right. Well then, thanks to Counter's concealment, you see this kind of strange-looking being. The best words you could really find to describe it would be squid-like. It's not accurate, but it's the closest you're really
It's
gonna get.
one of those freaking aliens from
It has claws at the
spaceship.
ends of its tentacle arms, and you can kind of see it looks off, so you can kind of tell that it's invisible. And you're seeing it because you can see things that are invisible right now.
When I get there, I'm gonna say, D, are you seeing this squid thing?
Yeah.
Guys, we've got a squid in the vents. Should we kill it?
Oh, what? Amanda be like,
It's a squid with claws crawling through the vents. This does not sound like something we should let live. I'm sorry.
Wait.
No.
wait, is that the thing that Ava was working on?
Were we
And
aware that
Amanda
Ava was working on it?
Yeah, you guys didn't actually know what Ava was doing.
Well, we mentioned it was mentioned in the home base chat. So I'm treating that as because they said Amanda has documents to look at.
Oh yeah,
And
there is.
So Amanda would at least at minimum Amanda would have known that a squid-based creature she was supposed to do research because Ava asked her to do research on it and
Right.
like would have connected the dots. That's what I was going with.
Okay, yeah, that works.
So Amanda would say, "Wait, Ava was doing research that from the spaceship they found on something squid-like. I haven't had a chance to look through the documents or whatever."
Sorry,
Is
that
it
was
alive?
8.
I guess it is alive because I'm sensing its mind.
It's moving, yes, and it's
I don't
is-
know anything about it other than Ava.
Wait, it
Was
can't be
working on it.
8.
What?
Wait,
8 senses.
you said it has penetrates concealment and counters concealment?
Counters concealment, counters counters concealment, counters illusion.
Okay, that's 4, yeah.
That's
Dark vision
4.
is 6.
Dark vision, ultravision, and infravision.
Yeah, okay,
those
yeah,
are
that's
each
8.
one.
Yeah, I thought that I listed
The
off
last two
3
are
of the 1 point ranks, and I
Oh,
was
okay.
like counting them up, and I was like, nope, there's only 2 other ones.
All right, yeah, that is 8. You're correct.
So
Amanda would ask Gina telepathically, "Can you reach out to its mind and talk to it? I don't know if I speak squid."
I can connect our mind to it, but it'll speak the language that we know, or we can only speak the language that we know.
Do we want to do that? I feel like Amanda would be like, "I don't know if that's a great idea. Hold off on connecting it to the mental network."
well, I'm not shooting anything because I get people say that I'm too gun happy, so
But yet
So-
you're looking at it with a scope.
Well,
Well,
it's
you
the only
guys are
thing he can
clearly-
look at it
it's
through.
the only thing I can look at it with. I'm like I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, if he
He's-
looks
he's
away from
giving
the
up it.
scope, he can clearly see that he doesn't see it.
So Amanda would ask Gina, "Should we talk to it?" But I don't think we should put on the Teams chat mental link.
Yeah, I'll disconnect the mental leak from everybody and connect up to Squid Thingamajiggy and just go, what are you doing in the vents?
All right, what you hear back is something like a cross between static and screeching.
It's like the aliens.
Can you do an
from,
insight check?
from Galaxy Quest?
Oh gosh.
It is.
I want to hear the I want to hear the sound bite of that. That'd be great. Can you do an insight check on that, like to sense for like anything out of it or glean any
I
information?
say
out of it?
one screech if you can understand me. No screeches if you can't.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's just continuing to make various noises, screeching noises, and staticky type sounds.
If only we have an Ava.
Yeah.
Well,
report-
Amanda's asking: is it afraid and it's hiding in the ducts, or is it?
I say
it-
verbally, it's just making, it's just making a screeching, staticky sound. I can't make heads or tails of anything it's trying to do. Does
Hey,
can
we
we
should
get
probably-
a?
Did it notice me?
I'm sure.
I'm
It probably notices the
Invisible.
giant ball of light too.
How is it
Yeah, I'm
reacting?
sure it notices me.
Can we install a universal translator into Arvis?
So Arvis
can try, but-
understand all. Arvis has the power to understand all animals. Does this fall under an animal or alien?
It's alien. It's a sentient being with a language.
So we can't abuse the animal talking
No.
power, as in humans are animals, therefore we understand all languages.
No,
Damn.
that is a separate power.
Nah.
See what
It does not speak common.
I was gonna say, but humans are animals.
This is
can I?
This is aimed at D.
Not- Oh damn. Thraxan soldier? Oh Jesus. It's a Hanar soldier. I refuse to believe that.
I mean,
it's
you can
anything
call it
less
whatever
than
you want.
What?
Barb.
It's a ranged attack. Does a 13 hit you?
I cannot dodge that.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oof. Uh-oh.
All right, so fortitude.
No.
Oh no. Entrance
Two.
compelled? That's bullshit. Like, oh no.
I've had enough of being controlled today. Oh, son of a!
Oh
David
No.
has been controlled by two separate entities today.
Oh my God! What?
Oh man.
All right. What D is actually going to start doing is he's going to teleport back out and go to the computer hub and start trying to send a signal.
Oh shit. This is going south fast.
like-
Computer hub.
Wait,
that's
what the? William goes, what the hell? So what
Um,
did William see happen?
William saw the thing kind of like flick one of its arms, and then D teleported away, and then this thing starts running away from you, kind of like scurrying
Well-
away.
So mentally, I can sense that D
Now
just
you do
teleported.
have the opportunity for an attack of opportunity if you want.
Oh, hell yes, I'm taking that opportunity.
Gina
Oh,
says,
God.
"Smash that thing."
Yeah.
I want
of-
calamari for
Out of
dinner.
character, this is amazing that the offline group is screwing with us this far in the session.
Does a 31 hit?
31 does hit.
Jesus.
Oh wow.
How long?
That was not a
how-
low roll, though. Let's be honest. That was not a low roll on the die.
Yeah.
How
still.
long am I entranced for?
Um.
Do I just keep rolling fortitude and hope that
You
I?
keep rolling fortitude until you break it, basically every round.
So-
So that was a round, right? So I get to roll
So-
again.
So
yeah.
wait.
After
Amanda,
you after you tell it to send the signal, which is it's gonna do, but that's not gonna really do much. Yeah.
Amanda would tell Gina and be
Okay.
like, notice the fact that D is moved to the comms room, right? He
Yeah.
transported it, and tell Gina, D teleported suddenly to the comms room. What's that all about?
Well, the fact that it could see me, because even though I was invisible, that doesn't help either.
No. Luckily,
True.
I
A lot
am
of this doesn't
currently
help.
okay, but
You never said you went invisible.
I did.
Hmm.
It's okay.
Okay.
But I was invisible.
Let's just say it was aiming at me and it hit you instead. Or it went through me because I can't be affected by whatever the hell that was.
Oh, that's a good play.
There you
It
go.
went through
Yep.
the light,
Yeah.
and
So-
It's
sadly, invisible or not, the barb still
it would
plucked
it
you.
would be highly suspect if D went into combat or into any situation where he was not invisible.
I mean,
In
yeah.
fairness, he has established that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it had been declared that he wasn't invisible before he teleported.
This is
in.
true.
I don't recall him saying
That
that he
is
went
true,
invisible
but-
before he teleported in.
Okay. Must be clarified.
It,
but
it must be
anyhow,
declared, yeah.
It still works.
It must be
That's fine.
declared. So,
All right.
Okay.
So I'm still trying to send a signal, guys.
Yep.
And I'm
I
still
mean, you're
chasing
successfully
this
sending a
fucking
signal.
thing.
Now, admittedly,
Oh,
this
I mean-
is getting fucked up. So,
We tell
we're
Yarvis-
gonna just have to move. We're gonna have to move our base to another pocket dimension because
Yeah.
this one's
Well, okay,
like.
this
so-
one's gonna be now
We
overrun.
tell Yarvis to,
There
to
is-
take communications offline.
I mean, do you know what he's doing? You have to know what he's
Yeah,
doing.
I know where he is. I can't explain why he would suddenly move to. I have nothing to go
Yeah,
on.
he's at the computer.
I
You
would
could
Amanda
just
would be
say-
mentally trying to talk to D. D, what are you doing, D?
What I'm gonna say is, it flicked something at D and he disappeared. I don't know what's happening, but I'm about to make calamari.
What?
All right. Was that another round?
William, are you
Well,
okay?
it ran
Do
away.
you need our?
Are you,
it's
you took your
it's
attack
running
opportunity,
from
so
me.
you go ahead and do whatever your turn is, Tripper, and then
what else am I gonna do?
What room is it running to?
the workshop.
Okay. I would. Amanda would tell Gina, it's running to the workshop. I think we should cut it off there. I have no idea what D's doing in the comms room. And then Amanda would start hauling ass to the. To
Are
the-
you
to
are
the
you looking at
workshop.
what this thing's actually rolling?
I'm still failing.
Yes.
Toughness is 33. Jesus, this is not good.
Like,
Okay.
Is Gina following Amanda, or is Gina?
Gina's gonna go invisible and follow Amanda.
Oh, very nice.
Can someone else? Well, they don't know what I'm doing. So.
Well, I tried to raise you on a mental link, and you're not answering. So, or is he able to answer? Is he able to hear us and talk mentally? He just can't control what he's doing, right?
So yeah,
I'm
it's-
entranced and compelled, so I don't think I can respond.
Yeah, he's like fully
Unless-
fixed on what he's doing.
He's been hijacked. And
yeah.
honestly, like, given the information that Amanda would have, like, I would still be chasing after the Hanar or the Thraxan,
Right.
whatever we're calling.
I have the shittiest rolls tonight. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's-
I don't think
So-
I've rolled like above.
If
a
this
10.
thing was rolling the way Price had been, it probably would already be dead.
All right. Let me know when I'm up again.
Okay,
I'm
so
just-
yeah, it's gonna run into the workshop. You guys have moved to the workshop.
Me, Amanda, and Gina are in the workshop, like kind of like waiting for it to come out of
All right.
the.
Yeah, I mean it's going.
Trying to beat it out of the vent.
Yeah, it'll come out of the vents. Now you can detect it mentally because of your thing,
But
but unless
you
you have the
can't
ability
see
to see things that are invisible, you can't see it.
So,
No, but I know, like, so I know where it is.
Yeah,
in the room, but
accurate
I
is
have
enough
no
to
way-
target it with abilities. Well, I'm saying like Gina,
Right.
if Gina doesn't have anything to target
I mean,
it with,
Amanda would
any
be
sense
kind of
target
like
it with.
pointing
Yeah, but
at
that's
like.
there it is.
yeah,
like-
but that still takes minuses like to do
Yeah.
any
Oh yeah.
to target it.
Does Ultravision see it? Does it give off any kind of ultraviolet thing?
No, shit.
Where's it running? Where's it running to?
Well, we're in the workshop now.
Yeah.
We don't.
What's
have a
in the
map for it.
workshop?
That's the time dilation room, essentially.
It's basically going up into a corner of the ceiling and waiting.
I'm imagining
Okay.
like. Yeah, like.
Well, that's the corner where it dies. Let me know
So-
when I'm up again, because I'm ready.
All right,
So
well,
I'm
they
sensing
can
it,
take their actions, and then D,
Yeah.
and then you.
Oh,
Is
okay,
how
so
we
yeah.
kind
Hurry
of
up.
we
Hurry up.
we didn't roll initiative, but that's functionally how the initiative ended up playing out.
Well,
Okay, I'm
D
sorry.
already
I was.
went. D just
So
went,
I would have an
so.
action.
Yeah, you have an
And I would
action.
prob-
Gina has an action.
Probably. So
And
I'm
then-
gonna
and then
scroll
D.
down, and I'm going to. Sure, I'm gonna mental blast it. Let's call it.
Oh, that'll definitely hit. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, it took.
It's
Wait,
what?
just so I understand, it took the hit and took some negative, right? Or no?
No,
No,
it took
it-
a hit,
Yeah.
but it resisted it.
It
Yeah,
shrugged
brushed
it off.
Actually,
Is
he's
it
small.
football
He's small,
size?
so
It's gonna be less than 50 pounds.
Okay.
I think Hank is keeping an eye on the other prisoner.
I'm completely cool with that. It makes sense.
I don't think that the other prisoner is really a threat.
Yeah,
Well, we
but
didn't think
like
that the price was a
we didn't
threat
think
either.
first was a threat either. Yeah.
He knocked out 80% of the team in one shot. So we have him engaging our threat assessment very well. Like
Okay. Yeah. So it's So yeah, I'm sorry. Was Gina doing anything?
Can I turn the? This is going to be like a wild one, but can I use transform to turn the air around it into like rock and just sort of like trap it?
You can try.
Damn.
It'll get a dodge check to avoid being trapped. Essentially, yeah, what you're doing is you're trying to grapple using your power instead of strength. Is functionally what's
Okay.
happening.
yeah, that's pretty clever.
So that is
So how do I roll?
grab.
that?
All right. You make an attack check against the target, and then the target makes a resistance check against your strength or the rank of the grabbing effect, which in this case is transform. So using the better of strength or dodge.
So how would I actually roll that?
Okay, so yeah, just 1d20 plus transform rank. Why not?
Okay, so if I got 3 ranks in transform,
Yeah, it's 1d20 plus 3 to hit. And then if you hit, it tries to resist getting grabbed by the rock.
I've used 3 hero points this session, and it hasn't done me
yeah.
a damn thing.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
nice.
Now, because you don't actually...
Clutch play.
I will tell you, because you don't know where it is, you were going to take a -5 on that attack, but the nat 20 is going to make that irrelevant. So yeah, it's definitely successful. So it's doing a DC of 13 then, because you're using transform as your effect. So it's going to use greater of strength or dodge. Okay, so it isn't trapped then. Is what happens.
Ugh.
He's ruining my workshop.
But you do have a chunk of rock now in that corner.
Yes.
So
all right. So
it dodged the rock that he just made. in
as the
corner.
air around it was turning to rock, it slipped out.
Damn it.
All right. So
Is
it's
the
going
mo-
to take.
Who's
So
whose
it,
turn order?
so it goes, and then D goes, and then Tripper goes.
Hank? Oh no, Hank's gone. Guard
Yeah.
duty. Got it.
All right. So
So it goes.
yeah.
Gonna control everybody in the party, and we all die.
Not me.
So it's going to be visible because it's going to move faster than it has blending. It doesn't have true invisibility. So if it moves too fast, it doesn't. But it's basically gonna leap at Amanda.
Fuck. Dodge.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
it's gonna
jeez.
hurt.
Oh my god.
I can't. I'm not dodging that. So that's a toughness roll, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, this is going sideways.
Hey! Wait, yeah, you did it.
I mean, take the 26 because
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was a.
Well,
double.
was
you've
the first
got a
pick, so
really
also-
high toughness. You've got
Yeah.
a high toughness anyway. So.
26
We
is
proved
enough.
that she can take a punch.
So
Yes,
yeah,
that's
you
how
just,
she survived 9.
you've just taken a bunch of tentacled claws and
Get it off me! Get it off me!
Come
Get it off
on.
me!
Oh.
You're getting so close with that. And now
Yet so far
Tripper.
away.
All right. So this time I'm gonna wind up a slightly different attack. I'll be like, guys,
Yeah, it is
Close your
actively
eyes.
attacking Amanda.
close. Okay.
All right.
Next.
And that puts us back up at the top, which is Amanda. Also, it's 11:30, so we probably want to wrap this up, if at all possible.
Let's kill it.
Oh well, okay. I'll just kill it now.
Yeah,
I've
just
been
kill it then.
I've been playing up until this point. Let's get real now.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
You got this.
We know.
Just do
I'm
it.
gonna-
There you are.
I have a
So
rocket launcher.
if I use my tele,
And there we go.
I'm gonna use my mental blast again.
Okay. I would like to point out you've tried two of its passive defenses so far.
But not will.
So yeah. Let's see here.
Not will. Yeah. So next round I'll make a mind control. Oh, son of a bitch!
This freaking thing.
All
This
right,
thing
Gina,
is-
you can
This
see
thing's
it
a little
now.
tank.
All right, I'm
This
just gonna
little
try to
tank.
blast it.
It is the soldier build, you may remember.
Yeah. Well, it does say soldiers, so we're like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair. There you go.
All right, that'll hit.
Zap it, zap.
Hey, 1 degree of
Hey, we finally heard it.
All right,
Okay.
and now it is going to continue trying to attack Amanda.
Get it off me.
Barring a 1, it's gonna hit because Amanda has no dodge.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, Amanda's dodge. Well, her parry's not too bad, but it's not.
Does a 22 hit?
Oh no!
Oh,
Burn a hero point. I'm burning a hero point. I'm not going down on this. Expensive round. Expensive game.
Okay,
There we
yeah,
go.
you're okay.
You're...
All right.
All right, D. Try to save yourself.
Yeah. Oh, yay!
I'm mentally I'm wrestling with a figment of my imagination right now.
So, do I understand what I was sending?
Yes.
And I have like the frequency and stuff. Can I send a feedback loop? Use a technology check to send a feedback signal to wherever I'm sending that signal to?
Okay, so here's the thing. Give me a technology check, actually, real quick.
Watch, it's gonna be like a nat 1 because the way that I've been rolling tonight. Oh, okay, 37.
Okay.
There you go.
Here's what
Pretty
you
good.
realize. You were being told to send a message into space. And so you were sending a message into space with, basically information about the suitability of the location where you are, which is highly suitable. The problem is there isn't space.
Space.
Yeah, that was my next question of like which space?
You're-
Because it's
Your transmission isn't actually going anywhere. You know
Oh.
that.
Okay.
but the alien. Oh, okay.
Has
The
no
alien,
concept.
the alien doesn't know it's in a different dimension.
Yes.
Okay. Can I?
Uh,
You also notice that there's like something kind of stabbing you in the shoulder.
You have a barb in your shoulder, dude.
Now you do that check at the end of your turn, so you won't be able to deal with it until next turn. But that's a thing you're aware of.
But I don't
Yeah.
have to keep checking against that thing, right? The barb. I
Uh,
don't have to do another fort check next round. Or do I?
Yes, you actually do.
Oh, God.
As long as it's in your body, because it's cumulative and progressive. So as long as at the moment you remove it from your body, you no longer have to make checks. You auto succeed. You auto recover. But as long as it's in your body, you have to make checks against it.
And that's a standard action, of course.
No, it would be a move action to remove it. But
Okay.
but you can't deal with it until your next turn. Anyway, so because you did that check to break the control at the end of your turn. William.
Great.
Okay. All right.
So I have to have 2 good rolls in a row. That's going to be awful.
Amazing.
Or help, yeah.
We have
Well,
faith in
nobody apparently cares.
Well, you can talk right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll talk. I'll be like, guys, I got this thing sticking in my arm
Neck.
or neck, wherever.
Can someone deal?
Amanda would be like,
Someone
we're
take
kind
it
of busy
out.
in the workshop right now dealing with the squid guy.
Okay, I guess I'll
Okay.
be sending off this stupid message.
It's going nowhere.
So William, what are you doing?
Yeah.
yeah.
Ladies, close your eyes.
You did that already. You
Closing
rolled it.
eyes.
That's a given. I'll close my eyes.
Oh yeah, you're doing it again, right? Because it's a new turn. It succeeded last time. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
One
Oh,
degree of failure
hey.
is.
Death.
Oh, you wrote so much in here.
I did. Let's see.
Vision impaired,
I-
minus 2 penalty. Okay. Okay, so it's going to take a minus 2 penalty to attacks and perception.
I
and
can
things like
hear that cat so loud.
Same.
I know he's got
The,
He's
the
got
cat
an engine in
approves of the roll. The cat approves.
He's happy.
Happy kitty is best kitty. I do not mind the sound of cats purring at all. It makes me happy.
Okay. So that's your turn. Hank is going to fly over.
Is Hank gonna help me out?
He's going to try. Yeah, all right. He pulls the barb out.
Yay!
All right, and then he's going to fly back. Okay. To the guest quarters. All right, and that puts us at the top of the order.
Who's at the top of the order?
You.
Amanda.
Oh, Amanda?
You are.
Oh, it's me. All right.
He
I
wants
want to-
payback now.
I'm gonna use extra effort to use a hero point to use inspire and +5 everyone until Amanda's next turn.
Okay.
Okay.
So enjoy the +5s, folks. And then her other standard action is going to be mind
is that
control.
to attacks and effects, or
It's all effects until for everyone except for Amanda
okay.
until her next move.
All rolls.
All rolls. It is all rolls.
All right. Well, because
And then
the
I'm
effect
go-
isn't a roll. That's why I'm asking. Is it specifically rolls?
All rolls. Yes.
Okay. All right.
So, and then Amanda's going to try a mind control attempt.
Okay.
Oh,
26
that's not
hits.
bad. That's not bad.
Ooh,
Oh.
one.
Oh.
It's dazed, right?
It has 0 will.
Well, that's a plus.
Yeah.
It's
What's dazed again? I'm sorry.
Sheena's.
Is
I gotta
one
look all
is
up.
one degree of failure dazed? That means that you can only take one action per turn.
Wait,
I thought
Um,
one was dazed.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, it probably is with mind control. I think it is with mind control.
I think it is, but I'm looking it up. You guys can keep moving while I look it up.
All right, Wagina.
All right. I'll blast it again.
You got +5 to your roll.
Yeah,
So that's
20,
a 27 to hit.
but it doesn't affect
Failure.
effect at all, right?
Right. Yeah, because that's not a roll. The DC,
Yep.
the effect DC is not a roll. But 1 degree of failure, so it took another -1. It is its turn, so I do kind of need to know if it's dazed or something else. But you just have mind control as per the book power, right?
Yes, first DC is dazed,
Yeah.
then compelled.
Okay.
Yep,
so
dazed.
it is. Yeah.
Sorry
so
about that.
it can only take 1 action.
It's gonna attack Eric.
Yeah,
Amanda.
yeah, it's gonna attack Amanda because it can't move and attack. So
Toughness. Because no dodge. Oh, boom!
Goodness.
nice.
Boom!
Okay, and that puts it to D.
So I was at the communication array, right?
Yeah, you're at the computer.
And invisibility is a free action.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go invisible. I am going to teleport
Mhm.
to wherever combat's happening.
Mhm.
I am going to shoot it with my sniper rifle.
Okay.
That's
Boom!
crit.
Crit
That is a crit.
+5.
so
DC.
32.
DC of 27.
It's immune to
Damn.
critical hits.
Yeah.
So it doesn't.
Yeah,
so
dab
you
it.
don't apply the +5.
Rah.
Well, he gets a +5 from Inspire, though.
Yeah. So you get
No,
there's
to
a-
my
yeah,
improved
to the effect.
critical, but it's still a crit. It's 32.
All right, so it's 1
Okay.
degree failure.
I will take it.
Yeah.
That's the best roll I've had all night.
Its anatomy is wonky. So, like, what a critical hit means you hit it in a vital organ, but you have absolutely no idea where a vital organ is in this thing.
Aim for the squishy part.
It's all
I'll
squishy.
throw the
The
true
whole
I'll
thing is
squish-
squishy.
I'll throw some
Aim for the
truth gas at
squishy
it.
part.
Amanda's like, I can't see a squishy part. What is he talking about?
There, it's all squishy part.
It's
Except for the claws that are assailing me.
yeah. I just see.
So
I just
William,
know it's there.
William, what would you like to do?
CJ so happy.
There's all right. Ladies and D, close your eyes.
Closing eyes.
Oi.
Nope.
Not that thing.
All right, and that puts us back up to Amanda.
Oh, also at the end of its turn, it needed to make a check to see if it
Oh.
recovered.
Yeah. So was that fortitude to get as well?
Yes. Alright, so it recovered from being impaired.
Okay. Okay.
How badly do you guys want the +5?
I don't need it. We're not. Our problem's not hitting it. Our problem has been the DC.
Yeah.
So I think the +5 we're fine.
Okay.
Plus, you're the only one getting attacked anyway, so it's your problem.
Fair. I've become the de facto tank out of
And-
this whole thing.
And the days wore off. So at the end of its turn.
Hopefully, it won't be
Alright,
able
so-
to see me and
So I'm
fling
gonna
its
mind
barbs
control
at
it
me
again.
Okay.
Because I felt
Just
like
don't stand behind William. That was a bad idea.
that's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit. All right, Gina.
All right, I'll It's not gonna work. I'll just I think I'll just blast it again.
Okay.
The simplest ways.
21 does not hit.
All right, I'll use a hero point.
And it's
And
gonna wind up shrugging the hit off anyway. That's gonna have mattered for nothing, and that's gonna be sad.
and Bumpus.
Oh dear.
It is going to.
Hey!
Hey!
What were you gonna say, Tim?
Yeah, you might want to ask Coinless to join this. Yeah, Hank. when Hank gets back to watching the prisoner, he's gonna tell Steven, hey, they seem to be having a problem out there.
What happened?
I don't know. They seem to be having a problem out there.
I saw a watch and then it was all black for a long time.
All right. It's going to leap over, which means that Amanda could take an attack of opportunity. It has to be a melee attack. Attacks of opportunity can't be ranged attacks. But you can take an attack of opportunity. It's leaping over to attack Gina.
So, okay. I will take my attack of opportunity with a melee weapon because I haven't used that in ages. I'm just checking the numbers. Last time I had to punch somebody, it was a while.
Yeah. That doesn't hit.
Oh, your damage is 2.
Yeah, because I have brass knuckles on it.
It has an impervious rank higher than 2, so it doesn't even roll that. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Also, you didn't hit. So,
Just failures all around.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 21 to hit Gina.
I
Yeah,
gave
think
up a
that's
melee
gonna-
attack for a while.
Yeah, I think that's gonna hit.
All right, so go ahead and roll the toughness. So that's 2 degrees of failure. You are dazed and take a -2 to toughness checks.
Fix that.
It is now D.
Where's my mouse?
Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it.
21 does not hit.
Well, why not? Hold on.
So wait, what
Oh,
happened to
no.
Coinless again? Coinless when's Coinless?
29.
He's gonna come in at the bottom.
I
Oh, okay.
burn a hero point. There.
Hey!
There you go.
Nice.
There's a well spent point.
All right, that's 2 degrees of failure.
2 degrees failure.
It is dazed and takes a -2. All right, and William.
Yep.
Thraxon.
I don't.
Thraxon
Thrax
soldier. Oh no.
Okay. You know the drill. Eyes closed. Thanks.
Eyes closing.
Whoa!
Critical.
Oh, there you go. Burn them.
So what does that result in?
Indiana
I mean,
2 or
Jones.
it's
3 degrees
blind.
of failure?
Well, it's,
All right, so it is blind.
Wait. Does it have eyes? like,
all right,
Is there anything on screen, or is
pointless.
it just like? Oh, hi.
You can get into combat range in your move action.
Okay. I know that my growth is like a free action. I don't know if I
Right.
have.
I don't know if there's room
Multiple?
for that though.
Is there multiple, or is it just only ever one free action?
There's 1 free action each round.
Ooh. So I was wondering if I could spend 5 points to get insubstantial 1, rank 1,
Okay.
And do what?
so I can turn to liquid.
Okay.
The dog wet the floor, guys.
Wonder Twin Powers activates.
Wow.
Oh, guys, next round it's gonna be it makes sense next round. So yeah, I guess I don't have that on my.
I have no
sheet
idea
right
where he's going with it. I'm curious.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
So are you gonna attack? Are you attacking? Because right
Yeah,
now all that's like free action stuff.
yeah, I can because I turn to liquid, like I'm just like I need to do something. I need to get stronger, and I immediately turn to liquid as I move forward.
This isn't what I had in mind.
It's like I just kind of like I turn into like a
No.
ditto, and I look at myself like I can work with this.
The dog got so excited that it wet itself.
Yeah.
And now I'm just gonna like how? I
one
mean,
with the
can I just
puddle.
like punch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
I don't-
not?
I don't
Good-
have
good
much
luck.
bone. It's gonna be normal, so it's really weak. But
Well, I mean, you're
because I don't
big,
think I can.
so
Well, can I? Why I'm. Oh wait, I can go big and slime or just slime.
You can go growth, right?
Because you said it's each one's a free
You
action.
have one free action per. Now, if you link them, you can do both at the same time.
Oh, then is that like 1 point or more?
Linked is usually a 0-point modifier. You just have to put it on both powers. The catch is that once you have it on both powers, you can never do just one of those powers. You always do both of them at the same time.
Well, I mean, if I can kind of shape myself, I'm good with blob form. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna link them.
Okay.
So I would like to, instead of turning into a puddle, I turn into a giant wave of like liquid
dog.
Like a giant. I have a giant slime thing. Yeah.
God, this thing is gonna reek.
So like, because it says I can like.
Dog.
We're gonna have to get professional cleaners in this building.
It's like insubstantial says I can fit through any space that isn't watertight. So now I can effectively occupy the room, right?
I mean, yeah, but everyone else will drown if you occupy the whole room. Like, the other people in the room still need to breathe.
We're waiting. We're waiting.
I'm okay. I don't need to breathe.
That's true.
I'm
At least
good.
one other person in the room doesn't need to breathe.
Yep.
I wish
like,
to.
I'm closing my eyes and now I'm holding my breath. Got it.
As a giant water thing, I wish to punch. What can I punch? Steven's been blacked out for a while.
This squid thing.
Punch the squid. You know,
giant water dog punches squid. Okay.
Yeah. That's a sentence that happened. Roll that attack.
Okay, it's How do I do this?
You get your big modifier too, right?
I got my I got my claws, which are toughness. So don't know how that works.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so
all that for nothing.
Wait, what? How? Wait,
I'll give him
You
a
didn't
hero
add your big
point to
math.
try it again.
Oh no, yeah, the big math wasn't added. Wait. Oh, this is the wrong sheet. Oh, that was normal Steven. I have 3 sheets, okay? I need to switch over to my other ones, which are...
Well, here's the thing. If it's gonna be a +0 no matter what...
Well,
or no, wait, +9.
Well, it's plus toughness, right?
You want to use unarmed attack because unarmed attack is strength-based and growth is strength-based attack. Help me out. Is
claws
that true, Tim?
claws is also strength-based. So
okay.
It
so
says
claws
toughness in the corner for some reason.
So what it should be is claws should be strength-based damage. So it adds 3 to your strength for the purposes of damage.
Okay.
So,
okay, that's what happened. How do I punch with toughness?
Okay, so
I
you don't
I have
punch
strength,
with,
so...
No, you don't punch with toughness. They roll toughness against the damage of your punch.
So he would roll, for sake of argument, he rolled strength +3. Would that work?
Okay, no, I forgot to add it.
You don't roll strength to hit, though. You roll unarmed to hit. Claws is actually a higher... Actually, no, you don't have a... That doesn't make sense. Something on your sheet was written wrong, so you should...
Yeah, I forgot to add... I have 15 plus... Like, because I have a +12 and a base of 3, and then a +12 due to growing.
Well, okay, so the catch is that means that your claw attack is a total of 27, which is too high. It can currently be 22, so we're gonna have to cut 5 off of here, so you don't you don't get the full benefit of your. So what happens is you just don't get the full benefit of your strength for the
Can I hero point?
To change that, no.
It would be 2 plus...
whatever. Because my roll was kind of low.
Yeah, you roll a 2 on the die, so that's what you would be concerned about right now. Yes.
Yeah,
so it's 2 plus 22, right?
You can spend a hero point.
But it would be 2 plus 22 from all of his skills, right?
What?
For his claw skill.
His attack is 9. So 9 plus the effect, which is the damage, cannot exceed 22.
No, I'm saying, like, if he rolled a 2 and he just rolled the wrong thing because he rolled
I was
a 2,
wondering if I could just re-roll my claw attack.
It doesn't matter because
that to his claw
it doesn't
attack.
matter because his claw attack attack modifier doesn't change based on size.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah.
So then I would say, use the hero point.
So
it's the DC that changes then. I gotcha.
Okay, so did I hit with this, or should I use a hero
no,
point?
No, you didn't hit with that.
Okay.
Use a hero point.
Good. Okay, it's like hero point time.
Well, this is your first combat roll, so yeah.
This is my first punch out of multiple combats.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I took a point off from my hero points, so I just re-roll the dice again.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Eh!
hell!
Eh!
There you go.
Eh!
That was worth it. That was
Eh!
worth it.
Yeah.
Tim, shame on you, Tim.
Can I use a hero point against him?
Actually, I
Anti-
would like to use a hero point to burn luck control to make Tim do the worst of 2 rolls. I'm gonna burn a hero point so he gets.
Okay.
And it's still too much.
Well, no, it's
No, it's a one
No hits.
degree of
it's one
failure.
degree of failure.
I thought it was only
Yay.
20. I thought it was only 22.
No, it's 28.
It's 28
It's
28.
the DC.
in biggened form.
So it's not limited by the
No, yeah,
series
okay.
power
So
level?
the damage is limited by the series power level, but the damage is added to 15 to determine the DC.
Got it. Okay. Then we're good. Yay! You did a thing.
Yeah. Did they feel pain?
does he get
Oh, yeah.
pain descriptor?
How did my first ever attack go?
Successfully.
It took a hell of a lot of time, but it worked great.
Amanda, what would you like to do?
Jesus.
I leaned in conspiratorially as if we were
No.
weird.
I'm gonna try to telekinetically throw it up against the wall. And can I pin it? Is that a thing?
That would be a grab attack, yeah.
How do I execute that?
So that's
with
the
my
same thing that we were doing with transform. Is you make an attack, and if you hit, it rolls to escape your grasp.
Okay, so I have this built in.
Okay, so 24 does hit. So now, what's your ranks in telekinesis? Not in the thing you just rolled, but the effect. Okay, so it's 6. You have 6 ranks in telekinesis. The power.
Yes.
Okay,
That's correct.
So it's gonna roll against a DC of 16 to try to not be held by you, basically.
Okay.
But first, it has to deal with damage.
Okay.
Okay, and it did. So it's gonna
Ah.
try, and it succeeded. So
Okay.
you don't have control of it. It's a very slippery creature. This
Yeah.
squid that you may have noticed looks very slippery.
It is. It has dodged like the stone trap. It's dodged the other thing. It is. That's it. I guess I'm not moving. I mean,
All right, Gina.
Wait,
I
is this
blast
like
it.
a giant squid or is it like a normal sized squid?
It's like 4 feet tall.
I should probably just pin it. I'm gonna do that. It's probably more effective than attacking.
I'll see next time. It's slippery.
I'm water. I don't know if that's gonna help.
that's right. It's just going to swim through you.
Yeah.
You're like son of a bitch.
Well, I could like
I
trap it in my body. I don't know.
All I can think of is the Super Mario like water level now.
Yeah, that's right. That's good.
Theme music.
All right, who's rolling?
Chris, what are you doing?
Can I try to weaken its toughness?
You can
Uh,
try whatever you
Yeah,
want.
do you have a weaken ability that can target toughness?
Weaken. I have weaken abilities one at a time.
Okay, so you would actually be targeting stamina,
Okay.
is what you would be doing.
Oh.
But yeah, you can do that.
That would work. That's actually better, weakening stamina than just
yeah, 'cause
toughness. You
that'll
get all-
also weaken fortitude.
Yeah.
All right. So if I got 7 ranks in weaken, it's just 1d20 plus 7.
Well, no, because you're using your eye blast to hit it. So attack with
Okay.
your eye blast, because your weaken is an eye blast, right?
Right.
Yeah. So use the eye blast attack to hit, and then the DC it'll be rolling against is 17.
Okay.
That will not hit.
Doesn't hit.
Does it matter that it says it's a fortitude?
That will matter for what it rolls to defend. It doesn't matter for hitting it.
Ah, okay. I'll burn a hero point and try that again. Where's the turn button?
Yeah.
How much?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
I was gonna say, how much better can you do? I'm like, never
So-
mind.
So it's fortitude, DC 23. Oh,
Oh my god.
Well, because he hasn't weakened it yet.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be a really, if you have any uses of luck left, that would be a really key place to use it.
I would use. Well, it cost me hero points at this point because I've burned
Right.
through it.
Can
No,
I
I
give
will
you
burn
a
it-
hero point?
No. Well, yes, you can. I'm gonna burn. I'll burn a hero point so so we can force
Okay.
the reroll.
Hey.
All right.
Yay!
Now, here's the fun thing about weaken.
Uh,
Weaken does not have degrees of failure. Weaken is a 1-to-1, so because it failed by 3, it loses 3.
Interesting.
It doesn't
Okay.
have degrees of failure the way that other things
So
do.
it just lost 3 of its stamina.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Yay!
Steven, are you giving me that hero point?
So
Yep.
that's so
Nice.
yeah.
Yes.
That was
Thank
actually
you.
that was actually a really good power to use and a really key time to use luck. To
That's
make it
called
work.
being. That's called being a support character.
Yeah.
Good job.
That was a good time to do that. Well, it was a good fight to do that. A great time to do that would have been like the first round, but
Use that for future reference.
yeah,
We
just
can.
keep in mind
let's-
you
let's-
have that.
let's lead off with
Noted.
that. Let's lead off with that.
It's
You know, another
it's that thing's turn. That thing is going
Alright.
to try to scurry away. Now,
Remember, it's blind. See what that.
yeah, so it's only going to get 15 feet because it doesn't have anything that makes it move faster. It's going to go half speed at blind, so it's probably not going to get out of the room, but it's definitely trying to. It is going to go. It is going to go back into camouflage though.
Does Steven get an attack of opportunity because
Yes.
he's?
Oh yeah,
Yes, he
he
does.
does.
Yay!
Nice call. Nice.
Steven,
Okay.
smash!
Steven destroy puny thing.
Tidal wave.
I tried to drown it. So
4
What
modes
power-
tsunami.
so I attacked it. Let's see how many points. 'Cause if I just take this down, I have. Let's see.
Well, just do the unarmed attack that you did last time because
Okay.
that's gonna be the
Simple
best
way.
thing for this moment. Yeah.
Okay. Roll again. Yeah.
That was claws, or is that the same thing?
Yeah.
That was the same
that's-
thing.
that's
Claws.
the same
Same
thing.
Can I hero point again?
You can.
You can.
Go for it, man.
Oh my gosh! What did I
This
just
is
do to my
clutch.
screen?
You can only do
Why
it
am I-
once per turn, but you can do it every
Ah.
turn if you have enough.
Okay. So I have some news.
Did you delete
Somehow,
your sheet?
no. Somehow I just turned my my entire screen see-through and untouchable, and I can't touch it. It's become insubstantial.
I will roll it for you.
Yeah,
I,
we'll
I
have
don't
Tim
know
roll
what
it for
happened. What happened?
I don't.
What
oh,
happened?
Your computer. It's probably your
I
computer.
hit a button. I probably
And
shouldn't hit.
He still missed.
Ah.
Did he miss? Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
miss.
Well, I have no
The
more
DC.
hero points somehow.
Oh,
I don't know how that
no.
happened.
Oh.
Unless, hold on a second, let me see something.
Did I hit it? I think I hit a button. It's weird. No? What the? I did.
Yeah,
It must have
maybe
hit like a command. or
Leave
something.
roll 20 and come back in, see if that fixes it, or
Oh,
refresh.
that's an idea.
Here's the thing is, it's like
Yeah. Oh, I
it's
forgot
letting
that.
me, it's letting me interact with my like hub screen, like my main screen. So it's like
Okay.
I think I just like did something to the page, which lets me
Oh.
see through. I don't. It's like a button I somehow hit randomly, and I don't know
What
how
are
to undo
what are
it.
you rolling? What are you rolling, Tim?
That's the check that makes at the end of its turn. Oh no, wait. Unless blinded, never mind. So it doesn't make a check at the end of its turn. So yeah, it just it's
It
still
recovers
blind,
in a
yeah.
minute. It
Yeah,
recovers
so-
in a minute.
So yeah,
So-
it tried to get away. It failed. He tried to do attack of opportunity. That didn't work.
Okay,
it is
so
Dee's
now
turn.
it's Dee's turn.
Yep, and you can see
Yay.
Shoot it!
Yeah.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
Yay!
Yes! Yes!
Yay!
I love it how we're like this probably level 2
Another
squid that
2
we're trying to
points of
fight and
failure.
we're like just kicking our
2
ass.
degrees of failure.
It's power level 12.
Tim's like,
Yep, it's
you guys
dazed
are all
now.
power.
Another -2 to toughness.
Yep, and my another -2 toughness. Okay, and William.
Alright, alright. No need to close your eyes this time, guys.
Yay!
Wow, there you go.
Yay!
Hey, there you go. Now it's a hit. Murder rate. Murder rate.
Okay, and that brings
We knew
us
you had it in you,
back to
William.
coinless.
Okay, I have like 6 hero points, I think. So I just gotta fix
I
that.
thought you said you had 0.
I somehow deleted them all, and
What actually happened was he
God.
never wrote. My guess is that he just never wrote his hero points on his other sheets.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that well, actually, it was a
Oh.
copy of my main one, which had a couple hero
Oh.
points.
Yeah.
So
Gotta keep all that stuff
So
straight.
any hero points he's gained since then, he hasn't put on the other sheets.
weirdly enough, yeah, they were all 9,
Anyway,
but now they're 6. So I can do a thing, right?
yeah, it's your
Yes.
turn, so you don't have to roll. You don't have to spend a
Okay.
hero point to do a thing or anything.
Is it possible that I get another power?
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if you have points to spend on. Oh, by the way, guys, extra effort can be used to give you another standard action during your turn.
I already burned one of those in
Yeah.
the beginning to get the inspire, but yes.
I wanted to grab them, and I didn't know if giving myself extra limbs would be helpful. Because I know it gives an advantage. I don't know if that's anything.
But you have improved grab, if I remember your build correctly.
Yeah,
right?
you make a grab attack with only one arm, leaving the other free. You can also maintain the grab while using your other hand to perform actions, so you're not vulnerable while grabbing.
What you probably want is fast grab, which means that if you hit with an attack, you can immediately make a grab. For free,
Oh yeah,
basically.
yeah. You want that? That sounds good.
Okay, so
But that's one. That's just a
hero
one
point.
into an
That's
advantage.
Yeah.
it's a hero point thing. Okay.
No,
No, it's
that's
a
a power
it's a
point.
PowerPoint, but it's just one.
Okay, I don't know how to set that up, but I'll just.
It's an advantage.
Well-
We'll just put it onto your sheet as an advantage. We can talk
Yeah.
about that later if you need to.
Appreciate
just write in
it.
the
Okay,
notes.
I'm gonna use another point to give myself that power to do that thing, and so I guess I would just make it a big end attack, and then I would get a grab after.
If you hit, yeah.
Okay. Please.
That-
Yay!
Yeah, nice, very nice.
Hey, it's
Hey.
2 degrees of failure. Yay!
So it's
another 2. This thing's just getting
12 days.
flattened.
And
It's
now I
just
get to
getting
And
grab.
now
flat.
you make an immediate grab attack. So,
What was that strength?
No, it already hit. So yeah, it's against your strength. So your strength is 15. So he's rolling against a DC of 25.
Yes.
Critical fail.
You absolutely have
Critical fail.
control of this thing. It's not going.
Yeah.
I imagine you're like bam, bam, and you're just like suddenly like bam, bam, just like.
Hopefully he's not engulfed in water because bullets don't shoot through water very well.
Well, I'm holding him
Yes,
in
they
my
do.
hands, so
It'll be fine.
I got a pin.
They deflect.
Well, okay. So go ahead and
And it,
it's gonna take minuses. It's gonna take minuses if you attack it now because it can't. It can't dodge as easily because it's being held in place. So
Can you just
the DCs to hit it have just decreased.
Yay!
So Amanda, it is your turn.
Hey.
Ah, Jesus, I don't know what to do. I guess I'm just gonna blast it and. Yeah.
They didn't go down quite that much.
Oof.
I was gonna say.
Big set.
Yeah. Move on.
Okay.
can you
Gene?
battle ballad yourself? You haven't done that yet.
No,
No,
battle
Bell
by
works
its
for-
design only works on
Works for
everyone else.
everyone
Okay.
else, not myself.
Yeah. I'll just blast it.
Okay.
Where'd my thing go?
Oh, that'll hit.
Oh, that's some
That was a
bullshit.
crit.
That was a crit. Oh,
But that's how far you've knocked it down. It's
yeah.
the first time I rolled toughness. It was adding a 16 to the die.
Oh wow.
And now it's adding nothing.
Well, no,
Almost
it's adding 2.
adding 2. Adding
Yeah.
2. We have whittled it down by 14. Jeez.
Tim,
Yes.
what type of build is that?
A soldier.
I'd hate to see a boss. Oh,
I
yeah.
know, right?
We just did
Really?
see a boss.
It was he's just screwing with us. It's a mage.
Yeah.
It hasn't
Battle
cast
mage.
magic missile yet, guys. Get ready. Magic
So
missile
who's
can
up?
hit me. We're screwed.
It is.
Who's up?
The
It is?
soldier
Oh.
yeah. It's
Great.
going
It's
to...
a bard.
Don't lie.
It's gonna try to bed you next round.
Wait, what?
We smoking cigarettes afterwards. We're like, yeah, that was amazing.
Does not get free. That's its whole turn. D.
Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot
Sorry,
it!
finding my mouse.
That hit.
Oh God!
That's 16. So that's 4 degrees of failure.
It's incapacitated.
Murder it.
That's up to Steven.
Well, I mean,
No,
I'm
it's
just
also
kidding.
it's Tripper's turn after that.
Oh, it's Strip's turn.
No, I don't know if we should murder her or not, but it is a bitch. So I don't know.
All right, guys. Do we have some place?
Can
we
I
save-
communicate with it?
You haven't
Squid?
tried, but it does.
Can I
It's,
try-
it, but we already discussed it's not considered an animal.
It's not considered an animal.
What
Even
it?
though it's a
Okay,
squid,
what it?
It's an alien.
It's
How
an
many
alien.
hero? Okay, can I just spend more points to be able to talk?
That's not how
I
that
mean,
works.
that's
Yeah, but it's incapacitated too. So you,
Oh,
you've
okay,
just
okay,
we've
okay,
just
okay.
knocked it out. So even if you
Oh, it
could
is knocked
figure it
out,
out,
okay.
it's not going
Right.
to say anything. So
So, all right, Williams Gas Group. All right, do we have somewhere to put this thing,
I mean,
or is it?
We have a
Rubens took
brig
this-
that was easily escaped.
So is it? Okay, let's take a vote. Who says I fry it? Raise, show
we
a
could
hand.
we could
I'm
freeze
currently
it. In,
wait,
we
wait. Gina doesn't have hands.
we could freeze it in the morgue.
I think I'm currently holding it, and I'm made of water. I don't think that's a good combo.
All right. Okay. All in favor? Who wants to fry it? Say yes.
Yes.
No.
That's not your turn yet.
I
All
abstain.
who don't want to fry it.
I
Oh.
abstain.
I kind of like him. He's kind of cute as I lift him
Oh,
up with
yeah.
my giant hands.
I'm actually surprised that D wouldn't have an opinion since it did control its mind for several rounds.
Oh yeah,
but, like,
D would be pissed. Sorry. So
D
yes,
would-
yes. You're right.
So
when
is that
you lose your free will for a little bit. That tends to
Yeah,
upset
I'd
Well,
be like,
that's 3 yeses of a party of 5 that are currently available to vote.
all right?
But I don't wanna. Steven just cuddles it slightly. He's like, "But it's so cute."
Night, night, you little bastard.
Man is like it's for the best.
William is going to use an all-out attack. Take -5.
Oh, damn.
-5 to his defenses. So add 5 to the attack bonus.
Am I
Is
still
that
holding
necessary?
Yeah.
Is
it? I
that
never dropped
necessary? Or is he
this
just-
thing.
Oh, he's. This is. Yeah, he's really going to
He's
annihilate
gonna
this.
vaporize it.
Yeah, so that's a
Yeah.
27 DC.
Should I make a toughness save?
Oh wait.
Or
No, you're fine. Okay.
And it just submitted to it. It's like seppuku, you know, like
It popped like a balloon. Popped like a balloon.
So, guys, you'll notice one thing. This blast was substantially bigger than anything you ever saw 9 do by a wide margin.
Okay. Yeah, you just
you just got Thanos
you,
snap.
you successfully made calamari.
Yes.
It
overcooked
is-
calamari.
Yes.
This shit is rubbery now.
Do I, so wait, does Steven now smell like the ocean?
Maybe it did.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Did that thing smell like the ocean? We don't know. Do space
space
squids
ocean?
No,
smell
yeah,
like
it's not.
Earth
It's not
squid?
from the ocean. It wasn't.
so, we should put all the pieces like on
Ava's
one of
room?
the
I agree.
on one of the stretchers in the morgue and just close it and then leave a note for Ava.
Like,
I was gonna
throw
say
it in
put it in
Tupperware.
Ava's room and just be like, Ava, here you go.
Ava.
This is what happens when you release
Do
Lock
not
release
your
creatures.
lock your shit up better.
put your toys
Yeah.
away when you're done playing with them.
Yeah, that's right.
I say we throw it in Tupperware and put it in the fridge.
So
Well, that's
But
essentially what we're
Unrelated
doing.
note: there's calamari in the fridge.
No, there's calamari in the freezer in the medical wing.
Alien
so
calamari.
is Hank around?
He's still
labeled-
keeping an eye on the other prisoner.
Okay,
But
so,
it is after
It's
midnight,
super
so I
late for you
think now
guys.
would be a
Yes.
great time, having just
Yes,
finished
it
that
would.
combat.
Good times.
Uh,
All right, who hasn't given out points?
I gave a point at the beginning.
I gave one during battle.
Okay, I have not. I'm gonna give one to
Did I?
Steven for the for wetting the entire room.
Wedding.
Bad dog, bad dog.
And Hank has one to give.
Oh, Hank never gives.
Yeah.
Because that's the point, is that I don't have to give hero points. One power point though for your handling of Price. 2 power points for this fight.
I'm surprised you gave
So
us
3
anything
total.
for dealing with Price. That was
Yeah.
awful.
You
I guess we validated some facts, so that's probably where you gave this
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah, Steven has a lot of questions, both him and me, for how like we were out for a solid hour. Just like, yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
All I
you were
did
out
was-
for half the fight.
Yeah,
You were just
all I saw was a watch, and then I woke up to see a giant squid running around the battlefield. Like,
Oops.
very confused.
well. In fairness, you did some very good role playing, and you know, as
Yes.
soon as the blast hit, you were like, "I'm logged out." I was like,
Okay, so that was 3, right? So 105.
"I gotta work on Amanda's offensive skills."
I
Like,
guess wait, so Steven needs to give out a hero point. Steven's gonna give his to William for like
wait, I thought you gave me the hero point.
You gave one to Amanda.
I thought that was like an in-game, like you can give them one of your own hero points.
No.
And you'd subtract it
Well,
from your total.
No,
you
no.
can if you have the power. If you bought.
Sessions when everyone gave me hero points. I got like 4 the first time, then like 2, and then I got like 1 or 2. So I've had like
I can't hear you, Tim. I don't know if that's on purpose or not.
Is he doing the stream switch?
Oh, maybe that's
Oh
it.
no,
I'm sorry.
I know what it was. When I dropped my phone on my keyboard, apparently one of the buttons it hit was the mute me button.
Ah, very good.
But anyway, so I'm going to bed. So I'm going to close up stream real quick.
Sounds good.
So thank you very much for tuning in. Anyone who did tune in, even though there was apparently some recurring connection problems that I need to address because I was having that happen during the offline session last week as well. But we do have an offline session this Sunday, aiming for 3 o'clock Eastern time. So feel free to tune in for that. And as always, we should be back on Thursday. I have jury duty on Tuesday, so hopefully it's not one of those things where I get sequestered and won't actually be available on Thursday. But if you don't hear anything from me from Tuesday on, that'll be why. All
He's
right.
dispensing justice.
Yeah, something like that. All right. Thank you guys very much. We'll see all of you later. And this was a great session. I think
it was
it went
good
really
times.
well. Later.
Good night, guys.
Night.
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 I gotta make